Hello, everyone, from Chelsea Fan TV. We are back, baby. We are back. Another day, another weekend, another Saturday evening, another watch along for everyone. Consistency is here. And this season, look, we've committed. We're going to do every single watch along. We're going to do it in studio as well. It's already been paid for. There's no going back now. So we're here. We're here. I'm here with my good friend Cam. Some of you may know Cam. He's been to a couple of the games with me. If you watch the fan cams from Brighton away.
Usually drunk on the fan cams.
Pretty much. Yeah, me and Cam are very good friends. It's, Cam we have an interesting football relationship because most people you just go to watch your team with your mate. I live in the same place as Cam. We both live around Reading, and I go to a lot of Reading games because I live there, and he goes to a lot of Chelsea games with me as well. So
been a rough ride for both, isn't it?
It's been a pretty rough ride. I used to take the piss out of Reading a lot
the last couple of years.
But actually Chelsea have been almost worse, which is
for the first time in a long time.
I mean, we're not in League One yet, so
Yeah, all right.
we're okay for now. I'm not going to rub it in too much.
You just have.
Right, so let's see what the chat's saying, guys. Let's see what the chat's saying. We've got 80 people in the building. In a weird way, I kind of want us to lose this so that Pep doesn't change his tactics and batter us at home. Lieutenant Wolf, I mean, you're not entirely wrong, but if you look at Man City's track record in pre-season, they haven't actually won a game. I don't think that's looking good for us. Because how many games are you going to lose in that Man City squad before you actually pick up some wins? I feel like it's time for them to actually do something. Otherwise, it's just a horrendous pre-season. But again, you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah. We'll see. Wesley's...
Did you watch the Celtic game, did you, against City?
I watched the highlights.
They got absolutely played around the park.
Yeah, but...
That winger scored 2, got an assist. They just made them look... like nothing, to be honest.
They weren't, mate. They weren't fucking playing any good players.
No,
let's be real. Like when I saw the defenders,
Just
I didn't know who
testing the
half
young
of the
boys out,
defenders were. They're all right. Look, they're all right, but half of these players aren't going to be playing for Man City. We can't judge them off of the Celtic game. I think that would just be silly. That's like judging Maresca off of the Celtic game when we lost 4-1, right? So everyone was panicking, and then guess what happens? We won against Club America 3-0, but you still didn't want to give any credit.
Not against Club America. It's a team that calls football soccer, mate. You can't base everything off that, can you?
Well, I mean, all you can talk about is your own performances.
It's the only good bit of pre-season you've had, but you can't go, oh...
We've only played 3 games.
I know, but you can't say, oh, we've done 3-0 against Club America. That's nothing, mate. It's a nothing game. It's an absolute nothing game.
You would criticise us if we lost. You would criticise us if we drew. And we won.
Yeah, I know you won.
And you still want to criticise.
Yeah, I do.
Frankie says 3-1 to Chelsea. That's an optimistic scoreline. Who do you think will score, Frankie? Do you reckon Nkunku will get on the goal on the score sheet again? Tony Ellis is asking if we can get top 5 this season. I'll be honest, Tony. If we don't get top 5, then I would be quite worried, to be honest with you. And I think actually, if we don't get top 5, this will be the start of a real decline for Chelsea because there's only so many years without Champions League football that you can operate in the transfer market the way that we have and attract the players that we've attracted. Reputation will only get you so far. Money is the second factor. If we're not in European football, if we're not in the Champions League, money becomes a problem. We're not as attractive to other teams, to other players, sorry. And the players within the squad start looking elsewhere, thinking, hang on a second, my teammate that I play with internationally, he went to United or he went to Liverpool or vice versa. And, he's playing European football. He's competing for trophies. What are we doing here at Chelsea? So I think if we don't get top 5, we're in real trouble. But I do think we will get top 5. And I think if we don't get top 5, it's an absolute disaster because we have been set up to finish in a top 4 spot at least. Pochettino put us in a position where we understood that the team, when playing with confidence, everyone wants to criticise the tactics, but when playing with confidence, you can get top 4 as a minimum with this team. And if we had a fully fit squad, I think we would have done that anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you came to a few games with me, Cam.
Yeah.
There is definitely a difference.
100%. The thing is, mate, when you bring these sorts of players in all at once, you know, it takes a while for them to sort of start gelling together. And I don't think we've quite seen that yet, but hopefully with the pre-season and now the lads have spent a bit of time together, we can start seeing that in the new year. But yeah, we didn't exactly see it last year, did we?
No, we didn't see it last year. But as I said, I mean, it was better than Potter. But listen, guys, we've been here, we've been around the blocks. You want to hear a bit of optimism. You want to hear about something constructive. We can't just say everything's pony. It's all rubbish. We've got to look at things and try and be positive until there's a reason not to be positive. But again, taking things as we see it. If it's crap, it's crap. And there's been some bad performances. I thought Wrexham was underwhelming. I thought Celtic was actually a better performance than Wrexham. But the scoreline said otherwise.
First 20 minutes against Celtic, I thought we played some unbelievable football.
100%.
Yeah. But it just sort of, it just all went wrong after that, really, didn't it?
I mean, I thought we took control of the beginning of the second half as well.
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I mean, I was having an argument with Matt about this. He was like, we were shit the whole game. I was like, Matt, hang on a second. We started the game off well, and we started the second half well. We had a good 10, 15-minute spell, and we just lost it. We lost control.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Matt thought that you only conceded 2 goals at the end. So.
That is true. That is true. Matty had a few.
A few.
But, I mean, listen, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Maresca out is certainly not an opinion that I would agree with.
No, not this early.
Palmer, are you paying to watch it? Yes, we are paying to watch it because otherwise the stream's buffer and I just think it kills the watch along. So I am paying £5 to watch Chelsea in pre-season for the 4th time. So this would be £20 towards pre-season games. It's a bit embarrassing, really.
Well, I can't pay a £5 because there's actually no streams to watch Reading. So think yourself lucky, mate.
All right, mate. All right. And Nkunku, Mudryk, Kevin Drewsbury Hall, very good looking. Well, Mudryk.
Be good to see Drewsbury Hall, actually.
I'll be real. Mudryk, he doesn't really fill me with confidence. I don't think he's done much in pre-season, even with the small amount of chances he's been given. But he deserves more chances. And at the end of the day, if you don't give a player a chance, you don't really know. Drewsbury Hall, I think, is going to be a great player for us. I would actually go as far to say he's an upgrade on Conor Gallagher.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, he did unbelievably
but like,
well
when I
in the
say that,
Championship
look,
last year. But it's going to be a whole new ball game this year, isn't it? Go on, Kat.
Oh, missed it. Mate, let's go through it then with Gallagher and Drewsbury Hall. And we will get to the starting lineup as well. Don't worry. I'm not going to skip that out. Right, starting lineup. So, sorry, Gallagher. Is he better on the ball than Drewsbury Hall?
It's a hard one, isn't it? Because Drewsbury Hall's obviously been in the Championship last year. It's completely different, mate. I mean, you can't compare the two when they're in two different leagues.
I'm doing just that, mate.
I know you are. But they've been in 2 different leagues. I mean, I'd like to see him be better than Gallagher. I think he's got the potential to be better than Gallagher, but only time will tell, won't it?
I think he's better on the ball than Gallagher. I think he's more intricate. I think he's more technical. I think he's got a better understanding of what to do when the team has the ball. I think he's a better player in terms of breaking down low blocks. He's more suited to Maresca's system, a possession-based system. If you want to break down teams that are sitting deep, you play Drewsbury Hall. If you want to be the team that's sitting deep and then counter, maybe you pick Gallagher, right?
Yeah.
Different types of players. I made a video earlier on today explaining why I think it's the right decision for Gallagher to go to Atletico Madrid. Not just for Chelsea's side, because, by the way, we are getting below market rate for this guy. 33 million is a good deal for Atletico.
Very good,
Really, we should be looking for at least 40. But he's got a year left on his contract. We've accepted the bid. And he's going to be offered the chance to play under a world-class manager in Diego Simeone in a system that suits him down to a T. Players like Conor Gallagher for that system, it's going to be revolutionary. And Diego Simeone, as long as he's at that club, will never let Conor Gallagher go because everything that man could want from a midfielder in the centre of the park, he does. He presses, he drops deep, he tracks the man, he does the dirty work. And to be honest with you, I just criticised his creativity in terms of breaking down a low block, but when it comes to countering and going up the pitch quickly, Gallagher's great.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad. It's just where we are right now. I'm not seeing the positives of having Gallagher in this team. Even as a squad player, what's the point of having him?
I mean,
Because
if his head's gone as well, mate, if he doesn't want to be at the club, despite everything else, that's the first step.
He's clearly thinking about it, though, about being here, because otherwise he would have accepted the bid from Atletico straight away.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's going to stay, is he?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, Atletico want to have some sort of confirmation before the end of the week. I think if they don't find out by Sunday, tomorrow, they'll probably end up pulling out of the deal, because how long can you wait for a player? Yeah. And also, if a player makes you wait that long...
It's not the best. If you're spending a lot of money, that's not the sort of thing you want, is it, really?
Well, he's not committed then, is he? Because he's got one foot in one room and one foot in the other. So from that perspective, I understand Atletico's stance. You shouldn't have to wait that long. But again, you've got to take the context. Gallagher loves Chelsea. He's born and bred Chelsea. He's Cobham through and through. Yep. He's been the club captain. He was Pochettino's favourite player in the whole squad. Say what you like. Pochettino was going to build this squad around Conor Gallagher. And if he was still here, there would be no disagreements, in my opinion, about the future of Gallagher, because he suited Poch. Does he suit Maresca? That's the question I ask you. The answer is no, if we're being brutally honest. Could you see Conor Gallagher playing under Arteta? Could you see him playing under Pep Guardiola? Playing in these intricate systems? I couldn't see it. I don't see it. And that's it. Pavel says, we suck, mate. No top 5. Iran says, what's the starting 11? Go on then, let's go through the starting 11. I won't
Charlie, is it? Big up the fucking boys.
Hey!
Yes, Charlie.
Good to see you, Charlie. Charlie, mate, do you want to join us? Are you still down south, mate? Or are you back in London? Because if you are around, Charlie, come for a watch. I don't know if there's any space on Wednesday, because it's me, you, Dom, and Lil Benny. We've got a full house on Wednesday.
Shout out to Benny boy.
So yeah, sorry, Charlie. I would have loved it if you could have come today, though, but I don't think you're around. Charlie works all hours under the sun, so he's a hard man to reach. If Poch was here, I was going to believe top 4, Pavel. I couldn't agree with you more, mate. But again, I understand why it didn't work with Pochettino, because
Pavel's not a happy man, is he?
No, Pavel has a lot of reasons not to be happy, because the ownership are very different to what we had. So it definitely takes some adjustments. I personally can't say that the decisions that are being made at the moment are the best footballing decisions. I think that Gallagher is actually a good footballing decision, to be honest with you, as well as a good financial decision. That just happens to be a good coincidence. They probably would have tried to sell him anyway. But Chalobah's just a terrible football decision. The fact that we're looking to sell him. I mean, before it was 25 million. Now we're looking at 30 to 35 million. It's a little bit better, but still supremely undervalued. And if United get him or Newcastle get him, I think they're the two clubs that are linked with Chalobah at the moment, then it's just an absolute steal. And they are robbing Chelsea of arguably our best centre-back in the squad at the moment, because remember, Thiago Silva's gone as well. We don't have that experience that we had. Chalobah's actually won trophies, unlike half of these other players we've bought. Right, let's look through the starting 11. We've got Robert Sanchez in goal again. Honestly, I wouldn't think too much about this, guys. It's pre-season. He's getting minutes. He's not going to get many minutes in the season because we just signed Jorgensen. So Sanchez is starting. Reece James, Malagusto, Tosin, Colwell. So I think Reece James is going to be... if they do what they did last time, then Malagusto is going to be inverted on the left-hand side. Do we have Lavia again? Yeah, we do have Lavia. We've also got Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez as well, both starting together for the first time in pre-season. This will be the first time Caicedo has minutes in a Chelsea shirt under Enzo Maresca. Enzo Fernandez is his first start. He did come on in the last game against Club America. He was booed when he came on. I couldn't obviously hear it in the studio because we don't have any sound, but I found that later on. And then we got Drewsbury Hall and Kunku and Mudryk up front. So how does that work?
My mate just messaged me. Would stick a bit of abuse in the chat if it didn't involve me subscribing to a Chelsea fan channel.
Mate,
Cheers, Max.
just hit the subscribe button. While you're at
I've got
it, give us a
big shout
super
out to the
chat.
lads, by the way. I've got about 10 of the lads all watching back home. No pressure.
Mate, look,
Shout
what
out
are
to
you
the
doing
roster as
sat
well.
at home? We're out here grafting. It's about 25 degrees in this studio. There's no AC
aircon.
because it affects the microphone. So if you watch the last stream with me and Kev, you will know Kev was struggling. He had to take about 4 or 5 breaks. Maybe not 4 or 5, but 2 or 3, just to get some fresh air. If you can make the whole stream, mate, I'll be very
Don't
impressed.
give me any ideas, mate. I'll be out there in a minute.
But yeah, I think. Listen, I'm trying to figure out the formation. So we're going to have the.
Is it three at the back?
Well, if we're doing the same thing that we do not normally, then we'll have the 3 defenders, which would be James, Tossin, and Colwell.
Yeah.
We'll have Caicedo and no. We'll have Lavia and Caicedo just in front. No. Sorry, we'll have Lavia and Malagusto just in front. So Malagusto will be sitting deep on the left-hand side if this is similar to what we did against Club America. Then in front of them, we'll have the 3 midfielders. We'll have Enzo down the middle. We'll have Drewsbury Hall on the left. And we'll have Caicedo on the right with Mudryk. I don't get it.
Nice to know you're well prepared, mate.
No, but I don't get it. What the hell is this lineup? It looks like we're just playing a 4 at the back then.
Yeah.
James in the middle, Gusto on the right. No. Yeah, Toss in the middle, Cole on the left. 2 sitting midfielders, the Caicedo and Lavia. Fucking hell, guys. Help me out.
What's he put at the bottom?
Yes, user 74. This is the same studio as Jerry Knight. Big up to Jerry Knight. I can't figure out what formation we're going to...
Caicedo, pivots, Enzo.
Right, let's have a look. Lavia, Caicedo, pivots, Enzo, Drewsbury Hall, 8s, and Gusto right wing, Mudryk left. You think Gusto's going to play on the... Actually, Maresca did say that... Was it Maresca? Somebody said that Gusto could play in that wing position. I don't know if I want to see that, if I'm totally honest. I mean, he's capable of doing it, I guess, but I'd like a little bit more flair. Is that the right word?
Yeah, go with that.
Osman to Arsenal, surely not. I can't see that happening, to be honest with you, Nate. Who said Maresca out? Jesus Christ. The game hasn't even started, guys. Maresca out. Poor starting 11. Yeah, I don't understand the starting 11, to be honest with you, Rich. I'm going to have to watch the game and take it bit by bit. Kieran Drewsbury Hall is playing right wing, I'm guessing. I'm sure he's a left-sided midfielder, so I don't think he will. He's always played on the left, sort of centrally left. Lavia Caicedo pivot. Oh, we've already read that. Yeah, Drewsbury Hall right wing, Augusto right wing. 4-3-3 with 2 8s, Thomas is saying. I suppose you could have... Yeah, I suppose. Mudryk had a great game against Leeds in the Cup, if you don't remember. He was playing as a 10. I was really impressed with him in that position because obviously when you're on the wing, you're stuck there, aren't you? Unless you've been given the freedom to just roam around. But Mudryk has never really been given that freedom. In the 10, he can do what he wants. It's great. So, totally different.
Grealish and Haaland starting for C.
Oh, shit. We haven't even gone through Man City. So, we've got in goal. Do you mind if I hold that?
Yeah, go for it.
In goal, we've got Ortega. We've got Lewis, Phillips, Calvin Phillips. You know City aren't taking it seriously when they got Calvin Phillips playing. Gvardiol, Wilson, Esbrand. Never heard of him. We've got Kovacic playing his former side. McKaty, O'Reilly, Bob, Grealish, Haaland. So not a particularly strong squad from Man City. I would say that we have a stronger looking squad than them. But then again, we've got Sanchez in goal. So anything can happen. I mean, on the bench, who have we got? We've got Chukwuemeka, we've got Sterling, Guiu, Ugachukwu, Chilwell, Tyreek George, who I think deserves more minutes in pre-season. He was fantastic against Wrexham. Madueke, Broha, Joss Achiampong, Renato Vega, Angelo, Marcus Bettinelli, Philippe Jorgensen, and Wesley Fofana.
What do you think about Jorgensen?
Mate, I've not really seen much.
Neither. No.
To be honest with you,
I watched a few of his highlights and stuff. I think
I
he looked
haven't
decent,
even. I mean,
anyone looks decent on highlights.
I mean, they've got the highlights of the Club America game on in front of us. I think that Jorgensen, the thing about him is he looks like a good two-footed keeper.
Yeah.
And I guess that's going to be very important under Maresca's system. Sanchez, look, the thing is, this is like what's crazy is when Sanchez first got signed, I was like, this is a great transfer. But there's clearly a reason that he's not playing for Brighton. And we figured it out.
What a save that was.
But he did make some cracking saves against Club America.
What a sponsor that is as well. Corona right on the back of the shirt.
Did Club America have Corona?
Yeah.
Are there any teams with Stella Artois?
I'm not sure if you're not allowed to have them in England, are you?
No.
Alcohol sponsors, or I think
No?
you can have betting ones, but I'm not sure.
No, they're changing the rule on that as well, mate.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to have betting sponsors
I'm
from
surprised that's
it's either
still going,
this
to be
season or from next
Because
season.
like Liverpool and stuff used to have Carlsberg, didn't they, back in the day? But that all got stopped. I don't know how alcohol's worse than betting though. Well,
I mean, they're both bad in their own right, aren't
Yeah.
they? They do ruin people's lives.
The
But also,
the betting companies
in
probably paying them
moderation,
more money.
in moderation is good. Any of you who watch the channel regularly,
Yeah.
Match Bingo, that's a lot of fun.
I personally think the drink sponsors are terrible.
There you go. What should we do, Cam? As well, I usually set some conditions as well. I mean, Ziad's going to be joining us for the stream, mate.
I don't know what I did tune in the other day and I heard something about downing a beer, and I thought that's the only reason I'm here, mate. To be honest with you, so is that what we're talking about?
We can, yeah. So what's the condition? Like what needs
to
happen
every time it goes out for a throw in down a bit?
I don't know. Me and Kev, what did we say last time? We said if any team scored in the first 20 minutes.
Get thirsty.
You don't think they're going to score?
Yeah, no. That first 20 minutes. What? That surely not a down old beer.
No, that's the whole point.
We're in a professional setting, mate.
Oh yeah, but still.
What about two beers? Bash.
Now we're talking. Let's see what the chat's saying, guys. Let's see what the chat's saying. I mean, honestly, I think we have a stronger looking squad than City in terms of what we have and what we're putting on the pitch. I think that we're showing we've got quite a few key players in there. We've got Reece James, we've got Gusto, Fernandes. I think Tossen's a good player. Colwell, Caicedo. Hundreds of millions of pounds on the pitch. So, it's not exactly a weak squad from Chelsea.
What's all this with... I didn't look too much into it, but obviously I'm not as clued up as you about this selling buildings and stuff to avoid the FFP.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
So they've sold the hotel back to Todd. Is it Todd's company, his own company, or
basically you've got Blueco.
Yeah,
Blueco kind of runs Chelsea and Strasbourg. Blueco manage everything, and Chelsea sold assets to Blueco. No. Yes, yeah. They sold assets to Blueco, and then that profit goes on their books.
I saw Simon Jordan talk about it the other day, but it's just crazy.
It's incredibly intelligent.
Absolutely crazy how they get away with it. But
I mean, the problem is though, this is the problem, and Johnny Minerals has talked about this. I know some people don't agree with Johnny. I don't agree with everything he says,
especially when he slates you.
Fucking hell. All right.
Evening,
yeah,
Johnny.
no, it's true. It's true. He goes for everyone. I mean, I don't know what I do wrong. I actually like Johnny. I've tried reaching out to Johnny multiple
he can't
times.
slate you when he used to actually come on the channel.
I would love Johnny to come on, but he doesn't want anything to do with anyone.
He's good. My mate Harry absolutely loves Johnny. He watches him religiously. I think he's a good bit of entertainment, isn't he? But his Twitter's unbelievable.
Yeah. Johnny doesn't hold back.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
I like that.
Shout out to Minerals FC.
Big up the Minerals.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, he's text me. Cool. Right, Ziad is on his way. What was I saying? We were talking about the hotel.
Yeah, sorry.
So this is what we were saying. So the problem is that we've got this hotel, all of these hotels, and whatever else it is that we've sold, because it's not just the hotel, it's the training ground as well.
Yeah.
We sold Cobham. The owners now own these assets, not Chelsea. And the problem is, in 8 years' time or 7 years' time, whenever it is, when they look to sell, because they own these assets, they sell the club for a price. What's Chelsea worth? What did they buy it for? 2.5 billion, 3 billion, something like that. Let's say inflation goes up. We sell the club for 4.5 billion, right? But the new owners who have just bought the club for 4.5 billion, maybe this probably hasn't been agreed by this point. They're saying, our owners are then saying, right, the club is worth 4.5 billion, but these separate assets that are basically part of the club anyway, we want 500 million for them. It's not worth that. But you wouldn't buy a club without a training ground. And why would you want all the assets around Stamford Bridge not to bring in revenue for the football club? Right? So it's very smart, but it's also very sly. This is financially driven, obviously. It helps us in the short term, but in the long term, this can come back to bite us. And I think that not enough people talk about it at the moment. Not enough people think about it. Why would you think about it, right? We're looking at what happens on the pitch. Everything else is just something that pops up on Twitter. You might retweet it and then you move on. This is a conversation that, I mean, really, you need to think about the legalities of it. Yeah. I mean, morally, it's wrong, obviously, because...
But the stuff that you can get away with in the Premier League, mate. I mean, just an example. I mean... our owner's trying to asset strip the club. He's trying to sell the training ground and everything. We've suffered for the last 5 years because we overspent by 4 or 5 million, I think, on a transfer. The EFL do not take any shit. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, say what you want.
Don't take any shit.
Just don't say the C word.
No, I won't. But the Premier League, mate, it's just like you see City and stuff. You seem to get away with absolute murder. But because of the money-driven sort of orientation around the Premier League, it never... sort of seems to get dealt with unless you're a bottom sort of side league like Everton or something. You seem to get slapped, but the top teams are never going to get punished properly, mate. Let's be honest.
Well, you say that, but you've got a shirt that's on the way, and well, we'll give it away anyway. You got a shirt that. So Cam was going to buy a shirt. He sent me a picture.
Yeah.
All right.
Not for 18 quid though. I'm not even getting paid to be on here tonight.
Look, we're having a good time. I appreciate you coming on.
10 is the limit. I got to the checkout, saw the poster and packaging. I thought, nah, not buying that.
Mate, you should, because I'll tell you what, when you see the merch that we've got coming up with Foco, it is unbelievable, mate. It's unbelievable.
Honestly, guys, you wait till you see the absolute of... Well, actually, they're quite cool, but...
They're fantastic.
They're a bit out there, aren't they? Hawaiian shirts.
They are something very different. We don't want to give you too much, but...
Don't want to give too much away.
Right.
They're terrible.
But no, mate.
I'd rock him, to be fair.
Do you know what it is, right?
We can't go
when
out
you
after
see
him,
it
surely.
when you see it on the website, you think, Jesus Christ, who's going to wear that?
Yeah.
And then you put it on and you go, oh, it's not that bad, mate. I was on the phone to Rachel, my girlfriend. I was like, have a look at this. FaceTime it. In the mirror, her face, she was like, wow.
He's single now.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
This is where I'm living. I'm staying on the sofa in the studio from now on. I'm not allowed back in the house.
I wouldn't let you back in the house if you rocked up in that, mate. To be fair, though, it's all jokes aside. I think they are quite good. The Christmas one's a bit weird, but...
Bloody hell, mate. Have they not sold any tickets? Fucking hell.
Surely
it's empty, mate.
That can't be live.
It's empty, mate. The stadium's empty. What the hell?
That can't be live, can it?
It's 22:30. I'm not taking the piss, am I?
What
It's
time
5 minutes till kickoff, mate. There's nobody there.
It's like the Medeski, mate.
Where is everyone? I saw a tweet early on saying there were 68,000 seats sold. 68,000 tickets. I don't see anyone. Cam, I can't see one person.
Listen, I think that's earlier. I think that they filmed that earlier, mate. That can't be now, unless they're all at the bar.
I'm just standing at the bar with Trevor Chatterbar. We miss you, Trevor.
Up the Trev. To be fair, I'd be at the bar if I was there. It's going to be a long 90 minutes to get the beers in.
That's funny. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we're trying to do. I thought the screen was frozen as well, but you can see the sponsors on the side. They're not actually.
I think it's got to be from earlier, mate.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I mean, if anyone's watching the stream with us, I mean, that doesn't look right. There's nobody in the stadium. Let's see what the chat's saying. Yeah, very strange. I mean, look, I'm not expecting it to be full, but come on, guys. I mean, they've come all the way to America for pre-season. Might as well just play it locally if there's going to be that many people turning up.
Would you have thought about going out there or not?
I will.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
it's a bit. America's just a bit of a trek.
I'll be honest with you. Like, this is the thing. Just turn the sound down. Make sure.
Sorry, mate. I'm just looking at comments.
The thing is that I've done a couple of these watch-alongs. I love them. I love them. And I'm almost jealous of the people who get to do them now because I'm going to be able to get all the games. But, yeah, I think going to America for pre-season will still be very cool. There'll be lots of media stuff going on. You know, you'll probably be able to go to press conferences, meet the players. These are cool things. So I'd be interested in that. And just watching Chelsea in America, really, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Get a few people out as well. See if we can get Lewis, Nina, Charlie, whoever wants to come. I mean, I am planning on coming to the Club World Cup. That's going to be in America, yeah. So I'm planning on going to that.
It's a long old way and a lot of money for pre-season, isn't it?
Mate, I mean, if you went to America on pre-season, right, how many games has there been?
I reckon,
6?
you know what, there will be some people that have gone out there and stayed for the whole time.
Oh, mate, and they've probably had a great time.
Yeah.
Well, apart from the football.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure they've had a great time, mate.
Nah, Club America was good. But I'll be honest, I have a bad feeling.
About what?
I'll be honest.
About the game or?
About the game. Look, I'm going to put my predictions out here now.
I mean, it's not a surprise that you've got a bad feeling, mate. You're playing Man City.
Well, but you know what it is? It's not because we play Man City. It's because they've lost so many. And I'm like, well, they can't keep losing.
Yeah. I don't know. I can see it being a close game, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, as you said, the starting lineup for City is not exactly.
It's not that strong, but they've still got some big players.
They've got some good players in there, but yeah, I mean,
I've never heard of half. Who the hell is James McAtee?
Who the fuck is that? Wilson Esbrand. Not a clue. Oscar Bob.
Oh, we know Oscar Bob. Come on, mate.
Who's that?
Oh, fuck. Come on, guys. Educate Cam on some of them. Oh! Stadium's full now. Bloody hell. That was a quick turnout. Right.
Bar's closed.
Where's the raging Hun tonight?
She's at home. Shout out, Rach.
I think because Jack has a Scottish flag, he is talking about Matty Dav. Matty Dav is not here, unfortunately. He went to watch a boxing match, I think. One of his friends was in a boxing match. So I did ask him to come a while ago, but he did tell me he wouldn't be able to come. So very sad that Matt can't be here, but
the toilet's getting a break tonight.
That's it. The seat is going to be clean.
That's it.
Stella, yes, bruv. That's what Glover says. Jacob, I haven't seen anyone drinking Bud Heavy in a long time.
Alex loves a Bud. Wherever we go, I don't even have to ask him.
It's just easy to drink.
Bar. What do you want, mate? Have they got any Budweiser?
Yes. If it's not Budweiser, it'll be Moretti. If it's not Moretti, Cruz Campo. Those are my 3. So, I mean, you love Stella, but for me, it's
do you know what? My number
sharp.
1, I saw the City training shirt, the warm-up shirt. And it's an absolute abomination. They've got Asahi 0% advertised, which I think is a disgrace. But Asahi's my number 1. So you can get that on draft. It's an unbelievable
What's
beer.
the one they do at Chelsea now?
Singer.
Oh,
that's a good beer as well.
No, mate.
No. If you get I think they water it down at Stamford Bridge, mate. I'm telling you now, because I've had Singer out the bottle, mate, and it's unbelievable.
Not at the bridge. It's so
Stamford
fucking
Bridge.
bad.
It's got to be watered down because, yeah, not the same.
It's ridiculous. No, honestly, the beer at Stamford Bridge, it is the worst beer I don't
Do you
drink.
know
I
what?
don't drink when I go at half time. I don't drink.
They've got Grolsch on tap. It's weird because
Look. Oh, it's all pre-recorded again. Stadiums
let's
full,
go into,
stadiums
let's go
empty.
into this about the beers actually, because we're on a subject that I love, mate, and I know my stuff on
He
this.
prefers the beers to the football.
When you go to Reading are in League One, okay, $6.60 a pint. You go to City, £5 a pint. You go to Wolves, what is it, $4.50? But they serve.
Bournemouth was really good as well.
It's
Bournemouth
weird.
was very
as
affordable.
you climb the leagues, it's almost like it gets cheaper.
Really?
Yeah, because $6.60 a
Are
pint.
you sure
at
it's not
Reading.
just because they're up north?
No.
Mind you, I said Bournemouth is down south, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've been to. Well, when I went to Stoke, that was really cheap. To be fair, that was £4.
£4 for a pint.
But it's almost like when you get to a lot of Premier League clubs, beer's cheap. Cheaper anyway, £5 a pint. $6.60 in Maresca. I think they put it up now, £7.10.
Oh, it's ridiculous, mate. It's ridiculous.
And you do need one at half time as well after watching that.
Yeah, there's it's not the best football in the
Not
world.
at all. He's parachuting in.
What? Is he going to put the ball on the line?
Oh
What's he
my
doing?
God.
He's waving at everyone.
Game's gone soft, mate.
Well, that's pretty cool.
No.
But what's he going to do?
Not parachuting.
Is he
in
just
before
parachuting
kickoff.
and then walking
That is
off?
Fucking ridiculous.
You got to do something when you land. Oh, there's
Do you
another
know
one.
what el- do you
He's
know-
got a
do you know
yellow
what
flare.
else really pisses me off as well. You know when they bring the car in with the ball on. Oh, can't stand it.
Oh, mate, they do
Just
that
get
in
the ref
Russia,
to
don't
bring
they?
it out.
They do that in Russia.
Some little lad on the side with a remote control driving the ball on. Are we that lazy now?
Nah,
I think
have you
that's
seen the one? Have
ridiculous.
you seen the one where they've got the remote control car?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, but they've done it with a big car as well.
Oh, really?
I'm sure they have.
I mean, why not? Surely that makes time.
Have they done a
marks on the pitch,
helicopter?
though.
Have they put a helicopter?
Steady.
So you know, a helicopter comes down and then they put the ball on the pitch. I'm
That'd
sure
be
there
good.
must have been guys. There must have been one team that have done it, like maybe a Saudi team or a Russian team.
Do you
They're
know what?
crazy enough to do it.
Do you remember Liam Kelly from Reading?
Liam Canny.
Liam Kelly.
Nah, mate.
He plays for. I think he plays at Crawley now. He got signed for Feyenoord, and they did his player announcement. He landed in the middle of the pitch on a helicopter, and he come out. Liam Kelly. And the year after, he was at Rochdale.
So much
Talk
for the
about
entrance.
decline, eh? Wow.
Well, it could have been worse.
Feyenoord to Rochdale.
Could have
What
been worse.
dreams
He
are
could
made
have
of.
signed for Chelsea, mate.
Yeah, true.
All right, let's have a look. What are you guys saying in the chat? We got 266 people.
266 people. Wow.
Big up to you. Alfie says 6-0 incoming. I respect your optimism. He also says Cole Palmer in. Cole Palmer's on holiday, my friend. Let the man rest.
You seen the video of him in Ibiza?
What, on the boat?
Living it up.
Yeah, he's having a great
Yeah.
time. But
He's with a couple
as
of
he
nice
should.
girls as well.
This is the thing that annoys me. People think that footballers don't deserve a break.
Yeah,
It's like
they do.
they
Especially
are
when you go away on
machines
international.
in their own right because you have to be in order to do that job. But come on, guys, let the man have a
It's a
couple of
long old
weeks.
season, isn't it? Especially when you go away.
Mate, we got fucking mate. We had the bloody Euros, right? Then they come straight into pre-season in America, away from all of your family, and then next thing you know, you're coming back for the Premier League on the 18th against City.
And you're
Right.
all going again.
Season finishes. We're not done till July, mate, because of the Club World Cup in America. And then the whole process starts again. We're in July. We just
You're not
finished
even
July.
got Champions League either.
Mate, we had pre-season starting in July, so we're basically going to finish the Club World Cup, go straight into pre-season, back into it again. There's no break.
Yeah.
So if you're a player,
It's a tough life, isn't it?
you need to take every bit of rest that you can
He's got
get.
an Everton shirt on in the City end.
Ah,
What's going on?
he's got a Thiago Silva shirt. That makes me quite sad. I miss him, mate. Right, they're walking out. Both teams are now walking out. We've got 313 people in the building.
Yes. Right, I'm
Right.
going to go for a pre-match.
Oh, fuck. Go on then. Yeah, you might have to climb the sofa. I mean, it's a bit of a tight squeeze. Well, go on then.
When he's it, I'll just climb across you.
No, I mean to get in. That make sure you don't hit the camera. That's what I mean. Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't touch the camera. Don't touch it. Not had enough beers yet. What channel is it on, please? Mickey Droy Boy says Stream TV or Total Sport Tech. We've got some technical issues that we are addressing at the moment to do with the camera. Oliver, big up to yourself, my friend. He's got this Stone Island on for this match. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. Big up the Stony. Is that going to be all right for going in and out of the toilet? Well, I don't mind. Is that all right? Yeah. Tim Webb says improvement is needed. Where do you think improvement is needed, Tim? I know defensively we could certainly improve, although we did get a clean sheet in the last game. Do you think that we need to improve more in the middle of the pitch or up top in terms of our finishing? Signing Osman is our number one priority, according to Sangus. You could say that. I mean, there's a fair argument to say that, but Osman doesn't really strike me as a Maresca type player. But then Erling Haaland didn't strike me as a Guardiola player, and he's just an outright goal scorer. So I suppose you can't really criticise that signing. If they can put the ball in the back of the net, everyone else just needs to work a little bit harder to put him in a position to do so. Because I don't think Osman offers you an awful lot more than just goals. I guess he can hold the ball up, but he has some stinkers as well. I wouldn't paint Osman to be this great link-up striker who gets involved, drops deep, does all these things. Different type of player, but a player that we need. I mean, we need a goal scorer. He's certainly not wrong there. FYI, according to Rich, they make craft beers now. Where do they make the craft beers, Rich?
Who's that?
Rich. He says, I guess he's talking about Chelsea? Craft beers at Chelsea?
Yeah.
Well, how much are they?
Craft beers will be at least $6.50. There'll be a charge on top.
What kind of beer is that, though? Like,
it's just like smaller breweries, really, isn't it? So it'll be.
I mean, to be fair, if you go to some of the local
like
pubs,
when you see Singer and stuff, that's on a commercial level. Like that's when they, they sell it cheaper because there's vast amounts of it. Craft is sort of different flavors. They put different stuff in, but it's on a smaller scale, so they have to charge more. God, I know too much, don't I, about the beers.
No, it's good. I reckon there's quite a few people.
Ask me after the game about what happened. Not a clue, but beers, boom, I'm on it.
He's on it straight away. I reckon Enzo knows a thing or two about beers.
Yeah, he looks like he loves a beer.
No, he likes a glass of wine, mate. That's what he looks
Does he?
like. I don't know. He just strikes me as that kind of guy. You know,
Suave. Get mixed up.
Same as Pep, mate. Yeah, I know that, mate. It's a stressful job, though. Michael says it's on ESPN? Question mark. I don't know, mate. I'm not watching on ESPN. The game has not started, Stefan. So the players are getting ready to go, but it has not started.
What do you think of the new kit?
Is this the third kit or is this the away kit?
That's the away kit, I think.
I like it. It's a nice looking kit. I mean, I think there's more debates about the home kit.
Yeah, do you know what? It's obviously I watched you the other day, and I know what you mean. Online, I actually thought online it looked better than it does in. Is it online? It looks better. No, I thought it looked better in real life.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Than it did online.
When
I think it was the promo they did. Like, I think they added a few.
They had Hazard,
special,
mate. Hazard was promo, but that's why, because it was so like, what's the word? Uninspiring. I looked at it and I was like,
you've got to admit, it's different though, isn't it?
Yeah, but simplicity is so effective with a good kit. Like all of the best kits. Look at City's kit, mate. What design goes into that?
It's weird, mate, because Chelsea have always been known to be like that, like the bastion, like proper English. And I think they're just, do you not feel like they're getting a little bit fancy now? The kits are getting.
We're owned by Americans, mate, so it's being Americanized.
The kits are getting a little bit fancy.
They are getting fancy. Look at the crest as well. We don't even have the proper crest anymore on the Chelsea.
Used to be JT in the Samsung sponsored shirt. That was the proper Chelsea, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate. A Fly Emirates. We got the classic one, the white one. That's a fan favourite. The blue one's nice as well. You know which other one I really liked? I love the. Which one?
What was it? Do you remember the one with the little red collar on it?
I didn't like that one. I'll tell you why. That's the Yokohama.
Yeah.
That was from the 15-16 season. We had a terrible season, mate. So when I look back at that kit, I don't really look up there with a lot of pride. Last year's kit is great.
One of my favourites that you've had.
What's your favourite kit, guys, over the years? I mean, me personally, I actually think last year is right up there, especially without Infinite Athlete. I think with Infinite Athlete, it looks great as well. But this one now is, especially the home kit, a little bit divisive. I'd still wear it. I will buy one.
You going to get anyone on the back? Atch vlog.
I would like to buy. I'd like to buy two. I'd like to buy one with Palmer, and I'd like to buy one with maybe Nkunku. I think Nkunku is going to be a bright spark this season. I'm intrigued to see what Cole Palmer does. By the way, the game has kicked off, guys. So we are 20 seconds in. Ziad is outside the building, coming in very soon. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what formation we're playing, guys. Let's have a look. So we've got Nkunku up top. Enzo just behind. Caicedo left midfield. Right, let's have a look. Trying to figure this one out. Yeah, good header from Tosin. So we've got Mudryk, who's actually playing on the right. Pass it to the referee. Referee says, hang on, boys, let's start again.
Pitch looks great.
Pitch looks rubbish, mate.
Being sarcastic.
I know. Right, Cam, what are you thinking, mate?
Score?
Just generally.
See 1-0 City.
1-0 City.
Yeah. Don't want it to be 1-0 City, guys. But
What do you think about this one? Ziad's here. It's in the building. Oh my God, we've given it away to Haaland. Oh, Tosin clears it. Good to see you, my friend.
Okay.
Good to see you. This is
Hello,
Cam.
mate. How you doing? Nice to meet
Cam
you.
Ziad. Very well, mate.
Have you conceded yet?
Nearly.
Mate, we almost just conceded.
Oh,
Only took
Jesus.
2 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
That is sloppy, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, that was horrendous. Who gave it away? Let me see the replay on that. Was that? Oh, fucking can't see, mate. What is Sanchez doing? Why is he not running
Yeah,
to
you've
the
got to come
ball?
out to that.
Oh, come on.
Terrible
Sanchez, man.
goalkeeping. Rubbish.
fair, is he?
Terrible.
That's my goalkeeper as well. I like Sanchez.
No.
Yeah, I like Sanchez.
You like Sanchez?
A little bit of bias to it.
Make sure the mic's a little bit. Got to be
He's
quite
given a
close.
penalty.
Fuck!
Oh,
Oh,
we've been brought down.
Why is that penalty? Who's been brought down?
Oh my God! Right, see you later, guys.
welcome to Chelsea.
Well, who's been brought down?
Oh my God! Haaland got brought down.
Sanchez.
Boom, not missing that, is he?
I just walked in. I didn't even see what happened. I sit down. They got a penalty.
Yeah, that's bad, mate. It didn't look like it at first, but on the replay,
Did Sanchez bring him down?
no, it was wait to see the replay again.
I told you, mate.
Is he taking it again?
Oh, he's taking.
He's
it
had to replay it. What the fuck?
He's off his line or something.
Look at Sanchez. He's loving it. He's laughing.
Shit.
This is brilliant. He's got a ponytail.
Same place.
Sanchez is calling him Pony. He's bouncing. He's going left and right.
Same place.
Haaland running up. The confidence. Oh, no. Fuck's
That's
sake.
what he does. That is what he does.
Four
Couldn't
fucking
redeem
minutes,
himself. We got to see the replay back surely though on the bloody. On the penalty. Here we
Let's have
go.
a
That's
look here.
Tosin. That's
He's
shocking
just
from
come across
Tosin.
him, hasn't he? Yeah.
mate. Oh, mate. Wait, was it
Is
Tosin?
I'm not sure if he's actually gone down.
Tosin gave the ball away and then Cole was.
I'm not sure if he's
like,
gone down from the contact or whether it was
I
just.
don't- Why are they not showing another replay of the foul? For fuck's sake.
God, that pitch looks awful.
Mate,
It's like stripped.
mate. Oh, fuck. Mate.
Anyway, only 4 minutes in.
Cam, we've got down a beer, mate.
Yes, gets in there.
We said if they score before 20 minutes.
Oh my god, they're about to score twice. They scored
Oh,
twice.
oh no! No!
way.
4 fucking
man again.
minutes! Oh my god.
What is happening?
Get him out. No, I'm joking. I'm not Maresca out yet.
Who's that?
Who
Reece
gave that
James?
away? James. Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
is-
Caicedo.
Caicedo, man.
Oh, it's simple stuff there. You can't be doing that.
Oh, God.
Great finish.
I did tell you guys. I said I'm not feeling confident. But nobody understood what the lineup. We read the team sheet and we didn't understand what we're trying to get. I think that's never a good sign. When you can't picture what the manager is trying to do, that's not a good sign.
Well,
We've got Nkunku up top. We're playing Fernandez as a 10.
He's got Fernandez and
Who's on the
Caicedo.
left? Who's that?
Who's
that? Who the fuck is
Drewsbury on the left, Mudryk on the
Drewsbury
right.
on the left.
Lavia and Enzo in the 8, and then Caicedo in the pivot.
Why are you playing Lavia in an 8?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of this.
No,
Like, because I was thinking about it the whole time. Two of Caicedo, Enzo, and Lavia have got to be benched.
Lavia's been so good in the 6 though.
One of them
have
have to be benched. There's no way we start the season with all three of them starting.
Down the spear them. Is that what do you say if someone scores in the first?
I said first 20 minutes, mate. Oh, mate, we're so fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at the run he's making as well. Look at the space. Look at the fucking space. Look, there's a run there. I don't have a clue what's going on.
Wait,
Where is Lavia playing?
Lavia's everywhere.
That's a
Right.
kit I like as well, actually.
Yeah, it is a nice
That's a
kit.
nice
You don't want to see who's on the back, though.
Go on.
Chalobah. Mudryk.
Yes. I don't mind
I'm
that.
not against Mudryk. I'm not against
Not
Mudryk.
against Mudryk.
Yeah, man. I like Mudryk. I think Mudryk has been given a very tough time at Chelsea. And I think that the excuse everyone made last season was Poch isn't playing him and giving him a structure and he's not getting consistent minutes and he has a good game and then he gets benched. If Maresca gives him minutes and he doesn't perform, then it's on him.
I actually think he's done well in terms. I mean, I know he had a bit of a shaky spell and he didn't score for a while, but do you know how many goals he was at Shakhtar, wasn't he?
He wasn't a big goal scorer.
He only scored 7 goals in his whole time there. So
That's what I'm saying.
it's for him to score as many as he have for you boys. How many has he got for you in total? I don't know.
Has he scored 7? He must
He
have
must
scored
have
at least
scored near
7.
that. So I mean, that's
He
progress.
must have
isn't
scored like 10, 11, but not a lot.
it? No.
I remember he scored against Leeds. He scored that amazing goal against Arsenal as well.
Newcastle. He's got a couple on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle. that was
Five in the league, I think he got last year.
5. It was better than the previous season.
Oh, here we go.
Caicedo's down. Well, that's going to solve our problem tactically. Not that I want him to be injured.
Looks like he's in real pain there as well.
Jesus.
Oh, Lavia just fell on him. Bloody hell.
Lavia fell on him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh. That's nasty. He's up on his feet though. He's doing well. He's up on his feet. I mean, we're not even 10 minutes in and we're 2-0 down.
I don't know what it is. It's this Man City are just pressing. It's Pep and his system. Chelsea can't hack it. Finally playing someone that's actually going to give them a test. I don't know. It's not like it's City's first team, though. But I think we're going to have an issue with Caicedo, Enzo, and Lavia. I don't think they're all going to be able to start. I think 2 of them are going to have to be benched.
Who do you think needs to be benched? And where do the others start?
It's very difficult to, based off this preseason, it's very difficult to say Lavia doesn't start our first game of the season.
100%. He should start. I think he's been arguably our best player in pre-season.
And I think specifically for this style of play, someone that is very physical. Of course, you've got Caicedo, Enzo.
But we've changed the formation as well, mate. Like, we didn't play with the back 4. There's no inverted right back.
Almost again there.
Oh, I've just
Like
noticed that, yeah.
Gusto's playing as a left back. We've
Yeah,
never done
you're
that.
right. It is
Lavia's now a 6.
it is a flat 4. Look at that! Wow!
That's unreal.
Wow!
Go on, Mudryk.
What a
Enzo's been
pass.
fouled.
Look at Grealish giving it lip.
Go on, give him a push.
Come on,
give
man.
him
Look
a
at
push.
Grealish, bruv. Giving him lip as usual, bruv.
I love it. He pushed him again, ref.
Yeah. He can't. What's he going to do? Give him a yellow for that?
Hey, he's going to give
No
him a
chance.
So what? Yeah, look, there it is. It's a 4-3-3. But it's a 4-3-3. You're really playing Dewsbury Hall as a winger.
I mean, he does play on the left side, and he did have a nice cross from a wing position as well the other day.
Mudryk off the right. That's interesting. That's a far ref.
He's playing the advantage.
Okay, and Kunku,
Here
man.
you go. That's it. Spread it.
This is what Chelsea need to do. They need to get into that half and just set up and start controlling the game a little bit better. There's been a few risky passes so far, hasn't there? Sort of deep into their own end.
So we say it was a 4-3-3. Well, there's the 3 there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
What the fuck?
It's a 3-4-2.
Nah, but he is playing as a 4. It's just he's being pushed up a little bit more. He's still a back 4. Great touch from Mudryk.
Come on, Mudryk. If you can't take whoever that guy is on, bloody hell. But Mudryk off the right, Dewsbury on the left, really?
Well, Dewsbury Hall is left-footed.
Dewsbury was a winger? Did he play wing?
He's a left-sided midfielder. So I always look back to Sarri's system, right? You remember the way we played Kante on the right?
Yeah.
Think of
Drift out
Dewsbury
wide.
Hall on the left,
Drifting out
but a little
wide,
bit
yeah.
more, of a ball playing player. But he gets stuck in as well, mate. He's good defensively. I don't think people talk enough about that. He's definitely a grafter. He suits the system. I mean, me and Cam were having this conversation before. I think Dewsbury Hall's an upgrade on Conor Gallagher. If you play him in a Maresca system where it's ball retention
Not too sure on
and
that.
breaking down low
No, I
blocks.
think it's not even a conversation.
Really?
Do you agree
By
with me?
far.
You agree with me?
By far,
Really?
yeah. By far, I'm sorry. Dewsbury Hall has everything that Conor Gallagher doesn't have. I'm sorry, everything. Come
That's
on,
the thing. That's the thing. But if you were playing in a low block, mate, I would understand why people would want Gallagher. He suits Pochettino's system. He suited that system. He suits a counter-attack, a low block, all of that. But we're not doing that anymore. So what's the
I
point?
think as a player and in our system, I'm sorry, man. Look, I'm not saying I hate Gallagher. I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan. I actually think, what's going on right now with him is quite unfair. Like, there's no in between with some fans. You either hate him and tell him to F off and do one, or you think he's the best thing since Reece James, since our academy. There's no in between. I disagree with both sides, to be honest. Just whatever happens to him happens. He's not good enough to be at Chelsea. Just keep it at that. No need to F off. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's not that serious, man.
Doesn't have to end badly, does it?
It doesn't.
But it
Going out
will.
the banner didn't make sense, but that's just the fan base the way it is. People got to accept the way the fan base wanna show their
What's
support
that?
for
You've
players.
got a massive tifo for him as well, haven't you?
A massive what?
You know the flag that's called a tifo.
Banner.
A banner, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he deserved the banner. Let's be
Of
real.
course not. Of course not.
You got to do a little bit more than that. Why does he get a banner and Kante doesn't? If you look at it from that perspective, what Kante has done for Chelsea and what Conor Gallagher has done, totally different. I think Mason Mount, he won the Champions League for us with that assist. He won trophies with Chelsea. Gallagher never did that. So I like Gallagher. I respect him. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's a great player. I think he's a good player. And I think he'll suit
Oh, what is
Atletico's system down to a T. When you look at players that play under Diego Simeone in that system, how many players can you look at and say, that's a Simeone player? In this squad especially.
Yeah.
Maybe Caicedo? That's about it.
Can't say that probably. Yeah, that's about it.
I mean,
I just don't think he wants to leave London. He just doesn't want to leave London.
it's a good life in Madrid, mate. And London's fucked up at the moment. I don't
I-
want to get political.
Well,
but
training
So,
shorts
yeah,
and
I did
t-shirt.
London
hear,
is fucked.
Yeah, I did hear apparently he has been speaking to Trippier when he was at the Euros about life in Madrid and Atletico. I did
Tripp
see
would have sold him some good stuff, mate.
Yeah.
He's not going to say it was
won
crap.
the league there, so
Mate, that's the thing. Atletico, you are given a real opportunity to compete with. And I know team, player for player, team for team, La Liga is nothing like the Prem. You're still competing against Barcelona and Real Madrid. Like, it's not easy to win the league. It's challenging. And in terms of Europe, because of the fact that there's only 3 real big challenges, you're going to get Champions League football every year. It's a good life, mate. It's a good life.
I wouldn't complain if
I
Simeone wants to
don't know
give
how
me
they
a
do
call.
it. If you've played in England that long and you go there, it does take a bit of time to adjust because of the humidity and the heat and stuff.
What, the extra sun cream?
You going from playing in 10 degrees every week to 30 degrees every week. It does make a difference, doesn't it?
Well, it's true, mate. But I think
good
it'll be
football.
fine,
That's good
mate. In
football.
England, you don't have a bloody pool. In Madrid, it's like everyone's got a pool, so it's different. Here we go. Gusto taking on 2.
Oh,
Beats
he's done
1,
well
beats 2.
That's unlucky.
Gives
though.
it away. Unlucky. And you can see we are trying to press as well. Maresca's very insistent on man for man, similar to what we heard from Postecoglou in pre-season as well, speaking to the Spurs players. This is a system that was not implemented under Poch. Maresca's been very vocal about that. He's watched all of the games. He hasn't seen a single game where we've pressed man for man. I agree with him. We didn't do that. I mean, I don't really understand tactically necessarily what we did with Poch, but I do think that what he was doing was effective because gradually we got better.
Look at Lavia, wow, man.
Oh!
Lavia is ridiculous.
Go on,
honestly.
Mudryk.
Look at
Have a
Lavia.
crack. Have a crack. On your left. Cut in.
This is the problem.
No.
Lavia is actually ridiculous.
Oh, he's great. He's class. And again,
Unlucky.
you know, Enzo as well, mate. Like,
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I honestly feel this might be a little bit premature. Obviously, only a couple games in the preseason, but I would not be surprised if he doesn't become a consistent starter for Chelsea. And I like Enzo, quality player. But I just right now the way I see Maresca, what he's trying to do, I don't see where he starts.
I picked Lavia over Enzo. It's got
I
nothing
think
to do
in
with
this
like.
system, Lavia and Caicedo start over
This
Enzo.
has got nothing to do with the racism issue either. You know, this is purely football speaking right now as well. Lavia, in terms of what you get
Ooh,
defensively
Grealish.
out of a midfielder, he gives you so much more than Enzo. He's more intricate with his feet. His dribbling's better. So defensively, you're one up. You can retain possession without passing the ball because of your dribbling ability. The only thing that Enzo's got on Lavia is, I think, just passing. Right? I think he's a better passer. But actually, Lavia's got a cracking shot on him as well. So, pound for pound, Lavia, for me, is the number one pick. But I think Enzo's also a great player to have, especially when you're looking to break down low blocks. I remember when he came in under Potter, he was fantastic, you know, and we played in a terrible team, you know, half the players didn't want to be there. The system wasn't really working and he was doing a good job. If you base the team and give Enzo the chance to get things ticking, he's great. But how do you put him ahead of Lavia in the middle? And you've also got players like Caicedo who can thrive in that role as well, especially defensively. I think it's on the ball where Enzo's going to have to earn his stripes.
Yeah. I just specifically, not as a player, of course, I want to stay at Chelsea, but specifically this system and the way we're looking to play next season, I don't see where he starts because I wouldn't start him in defense or in the defensive midfield over Lavia or Caicedo, and especially in the attacking position, he doesn't start over. Drewsbury would play there over him. You play Palmer, maybe in a Nkunku. If we sign Oshman, put him up front. I don't see where Enzo starts. But at the same time, maybe it's early. We see what Maresca may change.
Look at that. So on the ball, look, it's a 3-3-3 almost. That's what it looks like to me. Or a 3, or even a 3-2-4.
3-2-4.
Are we going to see Cesar Casady get some minutes this year? Or
I think Casady's getting sold, mate.
really?
I think he's getting sold. Who was it that Napoli were interested as well? No,
Napoli want him as part of the as long as Lukaku, they do want him.
He was for us at Reading.
he's
Unbelievable.
He's Reading, mate.
Reading.
Yeah.
When he first,
And then he went to Leicester.
Leicester.
Didn't he? He was great at Leicester as well.
Yeah, but
Cracking
in fairness to Cam, he goes to a lot of Chelsea games. So
I love Chelsea.
me, I go to quite a few Reading games as well. So we kind of got this.
It's
It's a bit of a weird thing
it's
going
like
on, isn't it?
Yeah, we share the love.
Up the ding, up the Chelsea. We love it.
There you go.
And Man City on the counter, and I'm not feeling confident. I think we're going to concede.
Was that a good player call? One?
Done well. Oh, lovely bit of retention there. Yeah, 1-2, opening up the space. Mudryk,
There you go. Gotta
make
give
a
it
run,
now. Gotta
Mudryk.
give it
Run, you
now.
idiot!
Run!
He's such an idiot.
Fuck, why are you jogging?
50%.
This is where Maresca needs to say, Mudryk, my friend, you shaved the hair. You got nothing pulling you down. Oh, come
2-0 down, you got to take opportunities like that, haven't you?
Fucking hell, mate. We've got 602 people in the building.
602.
Yes, people. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. How many likes have we got? I never ask people to like the videos. We've got 110 likes. Come on, there's 600 of you. Please. Look at what I'm watching. I know you can't see the stream, some of you, but please appreciate that this is quite an effort. And I love doing it, but we really appreciate any likes.
Shed says, Ginger fellow got the same skin as me. Got to be careful in the sun. Cheers, Shed.
There you go. Let's run up the likes, guys. Can we get to 200 likes? Can we get to 200 likes, please? That would be amazing. We've got 600 people, 200 likes.
Easy 200 likes.
Minimum. I never ask people to like the video.
Man,
I never
come on, 600 people. Bare minimum is 200. Come on. It's 300.
I love this guy.
300. What are we talking about? 600 people. Literally halfway, man. Listen. Like the goat say, halfway, man. At least halfway.
There we go. Big up to everyone who's liked. But if you haven't
conversation.
liked, please do. It does actually help the channel. Yeah, it actually shows us that you do enjoy watching these as well.
If anyone's got any good bar recommendations, we're out in Leicester Square after as well on the piss.
That's it. We went out, mate. Matt and Lewis after the...
What time did that finish?
What was the game when I was streaming with Matt?
Celtic.
Not Celtic. We went out after that. Oh, Jamie, it's Carl again. No.
What time's that place open till?
That's it, Madrid. That's it.
About 3-4 a.m.
Oh,
Take him on.
there we go. Modric, left foot.
Unlucky. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I don't know what's happened, Jamie. It's on again now, but it turned off for 10, 15 seconds.
No.
No, his is all right. It's like the cursed seat I'm in.
It's been quite a nice break, actually, not watching it.
No problem. That's funny. Guys, if you've got any questions for Ziad or Cam or myself, let us know in the chat. I'll answer your questions.
What sun cream do I use? Factor 50.
There you go. Oh, we got a few Maresca out from Keegan. Please do not spam the chat. Otherwise, you will be given a minor
crazy
ban. We must keep the chat so everybody is able to see. Harry says, what's the point? The point is losing to City 5-0 to Celtic, and within 4 minutes, the Blues are down 2-0. That is the point, my friend. Yes, that's right. Brian says he was one of our better players last season. Who are we talking about?
What, Gallagher, probably. Probably Gallagher.
Yes, they are talking about Gallagher. You're right. Rory says, I think we have to realise Poch actually left us. It's unheard of. Who lets go of millions of compensation to get out? That's truly worrying for the state of the hierarchy of our club. I agree with you. I also disagree. I think it was mutual. I think that he wanted to leave and the club didn't want him because of the agreement as well. I think he would have been sacked regardless. Because of the fact that he was so insistent of Gallagher and Chalobah, he would have been sacked. And I think that he probably knew that anyway, which is why he was happy to walk out. Cross from Reece James. Ball's coming in.
Oh, Colwell.
Header over from
Colwell, you got
Colwell.
doing better than that, man.
Who's your ideal back four for Chelsea? Let's include an inverted player. It could be an inverted player on the left or the right because they tend to come into midfield, the majority.
You know, I was probably going to say Reece James. You know what? I say
as a right back or as a centre back?
I was,
Because he played centre back last game.
this is the thing. I can't. Who inverted?
No, Sanchez, what are you doing? No!
Stupid shit at the back again.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God, bro.
God. Look at the pressure. Ball's up. Lost possession. Enzo's instructing players to press. We are struggling. I mean, to be fair, City have played this system for a long time. And actually, Maresca was Guardiola's assistant. So even though he knows what Guardiola does, I'm sure Guardiola knows quite a bit about him as well. Kebab FC says, I would sell Enzo like Man City.
Kebab FC.
Oh, to Man City. Okay.
So
Neria says the tactics are shite. Well, so far, not so good. 2-0 down with 3-2 up. Maresca is the magic cub. Rory says, why are we freezing our best goalkeeper? CD.
CD.
CD? Huh? Do you mean CB, centre back?
Giacomo,
I think he
just
means
watching
centre
paint
back
dry.
with Chalobah, a most consistent defensive centre midfielder from last season. Why is the American way to push self-destruct?
I forgot. This Conor Gallagher stuff. See what I mean?
Shout
It's
out
either
to the
you
Hazard.
bloody love him thinking he should be starting, or you can't stand him. He should not be starting for
Not
Chelsea.
just
Let's
Gallagher,
be
though,
real,
is it?
man.
It's Chalobah as well.
I think Chalobah could. Listen, unless you're playing Reece James or a centre back, Chalobah could easily get into this team.
Chalobah can get into this team, mate.
100%.
He is our best centre back.
I'm just trying to figure out where.
And I'm putting him ahead of Fofana for the reason that he stays fit.
Fofana is one of my favourite centre backs. I think
He stays fit.
if he can stay fit, I think he'll be our best centre back next season.
I mean, Colwell couldn't even stay fit.
I'm
not last
trying
season.
to
How long
figure
was
out
Fofana?
where.
Fofana was out for ages, wasn't he?
No, he's been out
Done
for
his
2 years.
ACL.
He's been out for 2 years, mate. We signed him, played a couple of games, lost to Zagreb. I remember he did score our first goal back when we had that big drought under Potter.
Potter, yeah.
How much was he as well? He's about
Oh, he's only 75 million.
75. Fuck me.
Listen, I'm just trying to figure out if you would play Reece James as a right centre back or inverted. I think you look at Gusto, the way he played inverted last game, going forward, passing ability. He's more agile than Reece James. Moves the ball quicker, I would say, than Reece James. So maybe you would prefer Gusto in the inverted role
Jesus Christ.
over Reece James, and then Reece James right centre back with Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwell. I think that's probably the way I would go as of now.
I see Reece James as a right centre back in,
I
the
just think
system,
in the
in a
system-
back three with the inverted.
I think
right.
he moves the ball too slow to be in the
I agree.
inverted.
I agree.
too slow.
Also, you take away his strengths. His strengths are on the wing anyway. And to be fair, he's a quality defender.
Mm.
So you're still playing to his strengths even in the back three. He's got the pace to take players on. He's got the strength to win duels as well, and he's got the intelligence not to commit stupid fouls. Unlike, well, apart from Brighton, we were there when he got the red card.
Oh, yeah, he
Most
won't
of
be-
the time.
Well, we're talking about Reece James. He won't be bloody playing next season in the first game of the season.
Is it just the one game ban?
No, I think he's got 3 games.
Oh, God.
The first 3 or 4 games he's missing.
Lovely.
Do
So
you think he's been the same player since he's come back from injury or not?
too early to tell, I think.
No, as soon as James came back, he made an instant impact. I remember when he came off the bench against Nottingham Forest. We ended up winning that game. He's a world-class player.
Yeah.
And this system, unfortunately, does not play to Reece James's strengths. There's certain systems that benefit certain players. This system will benefit midfielders and hopefully strikers as well. So I think as a defender, your job is very simple. And if you can do that simple job, you're going to have a great time. You know, we don't really talk about your Ruben Diaz, Kyle Walkers, whoever it is, even Saliba, you know, and they do you know, their quality. But yeah, I think if you're good up top, then
I have
haven't
heard
got
that a
anything
lot.
to
To
worry
be fair.
about.
I've heard that a lot, saying that the way he plays or the right centre back or the inverted role will take away from Reece James. I think this whole system takes away from Reece James.
it does.
The whole system,
does.
like this system, does not need overlapping fullbacks running up and down, crossing it, and get. That's not what the system
It's a
needs.
bit weird though, isn't it? Like when you think of possession-based football, you think that you want to open up a team, but Maresca's almost happy just having more of a compact midfield. That's why he puts
I think he
an
lets the
inverted
he
player
wants
in
the
there.
wingers to use the width of the pitch.
Well, Mudryk has not fucking done that so far, that's for sure. And Drewsbury Hall, I haven't really seen much of him either.
Have we got Oscar Bob, someone we could maybe keep an eye on?
What do you think of Oscar Bob, mate?
Good player. Apparently, we're linked to him. So here we go, Madrid. That's it. Run. Almost red.
Oh,
Yes,
Mudryk.
Mudryk!
Lovely.
Yes!
Oh, you got to
too
give
much.
it there.
Too much.
Fuck me.
fucking rapid though, bro, isn't it?
Yeah.
He is fast, mate. I like Mudryk down the middle. I do like him down the middle, because you know when a winger's on the outside and they go, "Do I cut in or do I go out?" I don't think he has the intelligence to be able to make that decision most of the time. He just doesn't. He just freezes almost, or he just does the obvious thing. And I think down the middle, you've just got the freedom to drive.
Yeah.
Everything's in front of you. You can see what's going on, and you can take players on without having to worry about adjusting your position. Once you beat a man, you're through on goal. I think Mudryk is definitely worth a shout in the 10. I would play. Is it controversial to say I'd play Mudryk in the 10 over Enzo? Is that controversial?
Over Enzo, probably not. Enzo is just not a 10, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, man.
But it looks like we're playing Enzo as a 10. That's what it looks like. Look how far up the pitch he is.
He just doesn't get on the ball. He hasn't touched the ball.
Lavia, well done, mate.
I honestly keep forgetting Enzo is playing. But see, this is what I don't like. Look, like, now we're getting a fullback, one-on-one with a fullback. I don't know. It's going to take a lot of getting used to.
We got to take it with a pinch of salt, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sloppy. So sloppy, that.
Only 31 minutes, boys. It's going to be a long night.
Yeah. Very long day, man.
Long night, no aircon.
No
It's
AC.
hot.
When
It's
you
hot.
said it was
No
hot,
AC.
when you said it was hot in there, mate,
Did you wear shorts?
No, I wish.
Oh,
it's
I
like a
wish.
sauna.
I should have
in there.
texted you. I'm sorry.
It is hot in here.
Yeah,
It is,
wear
isn't it?
shorts next time.
Be about 3 stone down in the morning.
Hey, listen, if you want to lose calories, join the watch along. That's all I've got to say. Forget Weight Watchers. Forget a sauna.
Mate, we're in one. Put some more coals on the fire.
There you go. But the thing is, if our press gets beaten, we are just done. Look how many players we commit. It's part of it, though, isn't it? I suppose you've got to take the risk.
What a ball that is.
Let's see what we're saying, guys. What are we saying? 192 likes. It is better. It is better. There's 625 people in here. Can we get up to 250 likes, guys? Can we get up to 250? I would very much appreciate it. If you could like the video, that would be amazing. It just lets us know that you actually enjoy it. Otherwise, we don't really know.
He wants the money.
Sure. You don't get paid for likes.
Basically.
Sharifi says, our players are not made for this football. Some of them are not, definitely. Some of them are. I think Reece James is certainly a player that needs to adapt. We just spoke about him. I think this football could definitely benefit Mudryk if he's given proper coaching. Lavia will benefit entirely from this football, and Kunku has thrived in this system. Drewsbury Hall was signed because he did very well in this system at Leicester. There's a number of players who do very well, and Kunku has a crack from outside. That actually looked maybe a little bit further out than I expected.
It's hard to tell from that angle, isn't it? Sometimes it looks really close. Let's have a look.
We just haven't really penetrated, but that was a nice run as well.
Probably should have
from
given it
Drewsbury
back.
Hall.
Probably should have given it
Well,
back.
he had a
Can't
license to shoot as well. I mean, there
This
was
is the
that
one.
space. He wasn't really closed down.
Yeah, it's
It was a good
effort.
attempt. It was a good effort. Thing is, as well, like when we don't have Gallagher, when we don't have Palmer, and Kunku is that player that we're going to be relying on. So having him fit is going to be so important. And actually, we just spoke about Enzo in the 10. If you got Palmer, then Palmer will play in the 10.
This is it. I
So-
forgot about Palmer when I was saying I don't see where Enzo starts. Yeah.
There you go. So I don't think that's much of a debate. The thing is, we have so many injuries anyway that at some point Enzo's going to be needed in a certain position. Someone's going to get injured. The amount of games that we're going to be playing this year is just crazy. But it's a weird one, man. With a player like Enzo, he is such a good player, but it's not obvious where you put him. You know,
Yeah.
otherwise managers would just play him in the same position all the time. I think the one manager who got the best out of him was Potter, but
Played him in that deep role.
yeah, but defensively we lack. when he's there. He
Look at
doesn't
that
he
ball
doesn't
again.
protect the back line. We're very vulnerable in that sense. And even Jorginho,
Good
mate,
player,
who we
well done.
criticised, he was quite good defensively. I thought he made a lot of interceptions. He broke down the play, he slowed down the play. Whereas Enzo's not like that. Even with his lack of pace, he gets things ticking. He doesn't slow the game down.
Mm.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, even in the deep role, the Enzo is going to be an interesting one. To be honest, this season, it's going to be an interesting one. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if he's on the bench for a lot of the games. But we do have a lot of games as well. To be fair, we do have a lot of games. I feel like look, Madrid just got done.
Oh my days! No!
Oh
Haaland
my
went for the hat
god!
trick.
What the fuck?
Jesus!
Did he miss?
Yeah, he missed, mate.
Fucking, it looked like he went in. Look, I feel like after every game
That's
we watch,
such bad defending. I'm sorry, Mudryk. That is terrible.
I do feel like
Got a
after every
fucking
game we
big man
watch,
up
we
there.
we change our ideas and we change how players are gonna fit.
But this is what
Preseason.
pre-season's for, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know, just to feel it out, try and test things out. I
Smooth
mean,
and
there's
quick
only
and
so
just,
much that you can do in pre-season before actually you think to yourself, hang on, we haven't got a system that works now. We're about to play Man City in the first game of the Prem.
yeah.
And that's the worry. I mean, so far, from what I've seen, Club America was the best performance. We played with a 3. Sometimes we went to a 4, but not really, with Gusto in midfield next to Lavia. I liked that system.
A lot.
I think that system benefited quite a
Absolutely
few
rinsing
players.
that Club America win, isn't he?
Mate, you've got to. There's no other wins to look at.
Oh,
I'm
Club America. What
Mate,
to win.
I mean, it's not a great pre-season for anyone, is it? I mean, Man City.
It's been a
They lost
I
to
mean, you've got a
Celtic.
tough. I'll give it to you. You have got quite a tough run of games. Celtic this year are going to absolutely smash the granny out of that league.
I mean,
They're
I
gonna-
hope
honestly.
not. I mean, I want Rangers to win, but
Nah,
you're probably
they're-
right. The Celtic, they were giving it to us.
Against
the Celtic
City,
fans.
they won 4-3. They were unreal. Against you boys, they were, again, scored 4 goals. I think they're going to be a real danger next year.
Do you ever watch the Scottish games?
Watch a few Rangers games.
Yeah. Oh, your mum, Cam's
Yeah.
mum used to live
My
next
mum
to
grew
the.
up opposite Ibrox.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever live there?
No,
No. No, I thought there's a bit of Scott in
that's
there.
why I'm still alive, mate. It's rough up there. Paisley. Very rough.
Is that the area?
Yeah. I'd like to go to a game, to be fair. It's one of those,
I'd go to one with you.
it's
mate.
a
I
proper
think that'd
old
be great
school,
fun.
proper old school stadium,
But
Ibrox.
see, can I say that? I'm sorry to interrupt, Cam.
That's all right.
Lavia gives him a decent pass, right, left foot, and the ball can't. He doesn't keep the ball on the ground, and that's what's going to cause mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, because you've got to make it easy. Even that ball for Lavia there, it's too heavy. Caicedo doesn't look comfortable to me.
This is stuff at this level as well.
There
It
we
should
go.
be simple.
Or Mudryk, cut inside, run at him. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. We're laughing now, but that's not funny.
What's he?
What's he
No,
doing?
Joe, what are you
way.
fucking... Oh,
look at the
my
goalkeeper.
That's lucky
goodness.
there. I'll tell you what.
Tosin.
He stopped running halfway through.
Who the
What
hell
is he
was
doing?
that? Who was that?
Tosin.
Tosin lost out to Grealish. I tell you what, Tosin's actually been good in pre-season as well. I've been giving him a lot of praise. But that was poor. It looks like we're on the counter, but really we're not.
We've done nothing going forward, by the way. Not even a threat.
Well, and Kunku had a shot, and I think Enzo had a header that went over the bar. That's about
I
it.
just
all
feel
in
like
all,
every
it's
time
been
one they
poor for the
attack,
start,
we
isn't
just.
We lack so much creativity.
I don't feel like we're scoring every time on the attack. I don't feel like we're doing anything.
It almost makes me... Yeah, Gallagher's not getting in this team, man, though. I'm sorry.
Look at this. Look at this again. Oh my God. He stopped running halfway through.
I think it was going wide anyway. Sanchez didn't really need to dive at it, but mate, Gallagher doesn't
Shouldn't have had
get
the shot in the first place.
Mate, if Caicedo and all these players can't play out in Enzo, how the hell is Gallagher going to be able to do that?
Gotta go and go. Oh, here we go. Mudryk down injured.
Yeah, group chat said Tosin's awful. Mudryk too. I have to agree with the group chat there. Amy says Chelsea don't look good in front of almost 100,000 people. Well, more than 100,000. Obviously, we're going to be watching on stream. I don't know how many people have paid a £5, but if you did...
What is it? Is it a £5 to...
£5 to watch it on the Chelsea
to watch
website.
this?
At this rate, I'd pay a £5 to cancel the stream. Pavel says Mudryk and Enzo are overrated flops. Kofi
Pavel again.
Yes.
Pavel, is everything all right, mate?
Oh, goodness. Kofi says, I thank God I didn't waste my money to purchase pre-season tickets. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Mate, just watch the watch-along. I mean, at least you know with us, we're not going to let you down. We're going to be here every game. Can't say the same for all the players, because some of them, you would not even realise they were on the pitch the way they're playing right now. Phil says we've got to bring in Julian Alvarez. Well, ref! Who was that?
Book him then.
Yes, that's a yellow. Someone blocked. We tried to take a free kick. Someone blocked it. First thing we have to do is dump Sanchez right away. That's what Sanga says. I agree with you. Pavel says, nah, I'm out. Mate,
What's Pav said?
he says he's out.
What do you mean he's out?
He's just said, nah, I'm out. No, City are back on the counter again.
Why are we always giving the ball away, man?
Jesus Christ. Pavel, don't leave, mate. It's not even the end
Pav,
of the
you
first...
free Wednesday, mate. We'll get you on.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Go on and
wrong
Cuckoo!
ball,
Get on
wrong
it.
ball, wrong
See
ball.
that, though?
Here we go.
Enzo!
we go.
Oh!
Wrong pass
I thought
from
that
the
was in.
jump. Wrong pass from the jump. Should have never went to Nkunku.
Mate, that was such a great chance.
Come on,
I'm
come on.
sorry,
they get a
that's
goal.
not hard. That's not
Enzo
hard
wins
to
it back.
fucking-
Enzo
That's
wins it
paid,
back.
Enzo, well done.
Drewsbury.
No,
is that
take
Gusto on
your
the left?
fucking time, man.
First time. Take a touch there.
Oh, Gusto's been caught out here.
That's wow. Look at
Is that,
that.
is that
No,
Oscar
that's
Bob?
No
reckless.
way. That's
Is
a
that
foul.
Oscar Bob or
That
no?
is reckless.
Who the hell is that? No, that is Oscar Bob, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. He looks good, Bob. What a name as well. 621 people in the building. Big up to all of you.
Oh, come on. You've got to
Yeah,
score
he's got
that,
his-
Enzo.
yeah,
You
he's-
have to score that.
He's like, he should actually score.
Let's
That
see
is,
the
that
replay
is
on
an
that.
absolute sitter.
That's a foul.
He was given that out of the foul. He got the ball, mate. John, hopefully he'll change it at half time. Yeah, I mean, the first couple of games he just changed the whole 11, but against Club America, he only changed a couple of players at half
Yeah,
time.
I don't see us changing the whole team. I think only a couple.
I think
Maybe
he needs to check.
Jorgensen.
Well,
Was it a straight 11-on-11 swap last game?
not the
wasn't it?
last
No,
game.
last
Before
game,
that,
before
it
that.
was, yeah.
Last game was only Enzo and Jorgensen came on, goalkeeper. So he'll probably do the
Arta
same.
says you can't build a team on one player. What player are you talking about? And what player do you guys think we're building the team around based on what you're seeing right now?
Dewsbury Hall.
I mean, he does actually know the system. So I
Like
guess
the
I
fact
can
that you're
understand
putting Mudryk on the right. But at the same time,
Yeah,
Dewsbury Hall is. This is the thing I don't like is that Dewsbury Hall's not really playing as a left winger because every time on the attack, it's Gusto going 1-on-1 with the right back. I'm not the winger. So here we go. Look at this.
Oh, tossing.
That's
Well done,
good.
mate.
That's
Well
great.
done.
Great.
Oh, he's
Oh,
given a
fuck
foul
off.
for
Oh,
that.
Come
It's
on,
terrible.
man,
I'm
this is
sorry.
jokes, man.
Shouldn't be tossing, mate. Should be tossing off the fucking pitch. The inevitable King Mo says Enzo ain't it. A blind man knew that. I disagree.
Let's stop
I think
being
Enzo's
harsh,
a
man.
great player if you play him in the right position. The problem is Lavia is better in that position at the moment. So then where do you fit Enzo? You can't not play him though. It's difficult, isn't it? You paid 100 mil for the guy.
Can't believe 630 people, mate. That's crazy, isn't it?
630 people. We on 300
Yeah.
likes.
227
That's
likes,
good enough.
guys.
300 likes, man.
Can we get 300 likes in the build? If we get 300 likes in the next minute, me and Cam will down a beer.
God, please, no.
300.
Please. Start
3
liking.
Chelsea players already.
Oh goodness. I presume you didn't drink. I don't know.
No, I don't.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I'll down the water.
No, that's good.
man.
We've got different characters
I'm
in
the
the room
same, to
today. Mate, I think we lost a thumbs up from saying that. We went from 227 to 226. Fucking hell, guys.
Chelsea getting annoyed now. Fouling.
We should let Palmer go to a proper team. All right.
Oh, come on, guys. We've got Chelsea
Jesus
fans or
Christ.
rivals in the chat. What's going on?
There's got to be some rivals in here. They want to watch us get cooked, mate. Oh, that was Pavel. Pavel, I thought you were leaving. Well, I'm quite glad you're staying, to be fair, because at least
We love you, Pav.
you are making this fun. But I want you to say something positive. Like, give me some optimism. What is good? Not everything is bad. There's got to be something out there.
Come on, Pav, give us some positivity.
He said Enzo fits on the bench.
Oh my God. I'll tell you what, he's been a good bit of entertainment, Pav.
Come on, let's get started.
United hate Glazer. I like the setup clean. Thank you very much.
Shocking
Big up to
pass.
yourself.
Shocking pass. Half time.
All right, mate. Bit busy at the moment.
Jamie, is it possible to get? I don't know if is there a cloth or something? I feel like we might need one. Do you want a beer, Cam?
What's happened to
yeah,
this guy? Get out,
well, it's
man.
nearly half time. I'm going to go out for a
Are you going to go
little
out?
vape, mate.
Yeah, you do that. Me and Ziad will stay in here.
It's boiling. I need a little breather.
It is so hot in here, guys. How hot do you honestly think this room is, Ziad? If you were to have a guess, like I generally, I mean, we're looking at probably 20 odd degrees, aren't we?
Easy.
Yeah, minimum probably 25.
Like generally, guys, we are sweat. If you looked at the sofa after I got up, it would be soaking wet. I'm sweating balls.
Love United, hate Glazer, but I like the setup clean. It is unbelievable in here. It's hot, but honestly, this is
It
unbelievable.
is a nice setup.
Do you know what?
Serious up.
I first met, I'll tell you a little story for the guys out there. I used to work with Alex and people used to take the piss out of him. He used to have about 700 subscribers when I first met him. Look at us now. Unbelievable, mate. Nice little
Yeah, it's
setup.
true. I've known Cam for a long time. We used to
Yeah.
work together.
That's when Atch Vlogs was on the go. And people used to go, oh, I can't believe you seen that guy's YouTube channel.
Taking a piss.
Hope you're watching from home.
It's true though, man. It's true.
I know.
You know, mate, when we were
God, we were.
I was 18, mate.
18, 19.
I was 18. We were knocking on doors. That's what we used to do.
Yeah,
Just knock on doors, mate, and sell things. Door-to-door
Not
salesman.
as dodgy as it sounds. Actually, it was.
Yeah, mate. If we didn't sell, we didn't make any money.
I used to sell gas and electric.
Oh,
He
you used to
sell,
depend on what you used to
he
sell.
used to sell charity
Oh.
packages.
Can you imagine,
What
mate?
was it?
That's
Who were you doing it
interesting.
for? Wood Green.
I did work for a number of charities, mate. I raised a lot of money for charity.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing, right? So people think
Still got
that,
his- still
these
got his
people
commission, though.
they're not good people. They're fucking taking advantage of the charities. The charities would spend that money on marketing anyway.
Yeah.
But
It
at
was a
least
separate
when they
fund.
spend it on people that are knocking on doors, they actually
is that?
get a return,
Yeah.
a guaranteed return. So it's not actually that, like, people think that it's really bad, but it's not. Half time is blown. Off your pop, Cam. Go on, have a vape, mate. Have a vape. Can you bring a beer in as well when you're done?
Let's see
What do you want, Budweiser?
I'll have a Budweiser, please, mate. I want to go get Chelsea TV back. Well, I don't think they're going to be doing that anytime soon, especially because Chelsea TV costs money for the club. It wasn't profitable, which is why they closed it down in the first place. I mean, it was so unprofitable that even Abramovich closed it down. So I could never imagine Bowley or Clearlake or any of those guys doing anything. Maresca trying to copy Pep's homework to get it completely wrong. So yeah, do you think that this has anything to do with Maresca copying Guardiola?
Listen, the guy learnt his trade under Pep. You're going to see similarities. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest here, man. apart from that, he's gonna have similar ideas. But say he's just because he came from his academy, he's copying every single thing. We have to play the exact same way. Come on, man. The manager's gonna have his own idea, his own tweaks. You know, we've seen so many times when players, like ex-players, Xavi Alonso, Lampard, they take a little bit of everything, take a bit of Ancelotti, of a Mourinho, and then they build their own idea. Let's be real.
As you should, mate. Like, if you play under a manager, you're going to take things from the manager you played under. If you played under a shit manager, then it's just tough, isn't it?
And Mourinho did say Xavi Alonso is going to be a very good manager, and he's done well so far. So,
bro, he's if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's got to take a Prem job, hasn't he? But then,
unless company completely f's it up, and then that's another year.
I don't think that. You think that he'll take the Bayern Munich job, Xavi Alonso?
Real Madrid. He can go anywhere if realistically.
Real Madrid makes sense because Ancelotti will retire.
Ancelotti will be living in the next couple of years.
I mean, I don't know if Slot's going to get sacked in the first year.
Yeah, but is he going to go Liverpool over Real Madrid? It would be very silly to go Real Madrid to win everything.
It's true, man.
Like, let's be honest. Champions League is also never guaranteed, of course, but you've got the players, you've got the idea too. Unless we completely F it up and we go in for him, you never know. Let's hope Maresca's
Nah, man, he wouldn't come to us. Let's be real. He would never come to Chelsea. Tasty T says CFC or Cole Palmer FC. Right now, we look like Cole Palmer FC or Nkunku FC, maybe, judging from pre-season.
Nkunku's the man.
Gold Stacker says we cannot play out from the back. It's as simple as that. We will concede a bucket load. It's dreadful.
We don't look a bit shaky.
We played out from the back against Club America and we were fine. I think this particular system is not working with the four at the back. I quite like the inverted right back or the inverted left back. I think that had a positive impact. I think we'll probably end up going back to that as well. The problem is then, who do you play? Do you play Enzo? Do you play Caicedo? Do you play Lavia? You've even got a Gachukwu as well. A lot of players are going to be unhappy with their playing time. I don't know what Maresca's like in terms of rotation, in terms of the players he chooses to play and the players that he doesn't want to play. If he's anything like Maurizio Sarri, then it's going to be a very interesting season. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, I mean, we got to see what happens. I don't know what to think in terms of that. Slot's doing better than this, believe, and with less dollar as well. Very true. Oscar says, don't play Tosin, Sanchez, Enza, and either Mudryk or Sterling, and actually sign good players to help us improve right now rather than the future. Who? I mean, you've said a number of positions. Who the hell are we going to sign? And who's going to want to sign for us? Let's start off with a centre-back. Who do we sign as a centre-back? Genuinely. Like, who is...
I don't think we need a centre-back.
No, but I'm just responding to...
You guys see Danny Drinkwater the other day on Instagram?
What?
No.
Back on site.
Oh, yeah, Danny Drinkwater's, like, doing construction at the moment.
Do you know what? Nothing makes me happier than seeing that. I hate him.
Try not to touch the thing to me.
I'll just move it a bit closer. I hate the guy. I think
he was shit at Chelsea and he
God.
was shit at Reading, mate. In fact, he was worse at Reading, mate. Can you imagine? You go down to a lower league where you're expected to ball out and you're even worse than you were in the Prem.
I don't know where
do
we
you know how bad
played.
that is? How much was he on? 100 grand a week?
120 grand a week.
120k
Yeah.
a week, mate.
Even on loan. He went to, where did he went to Turkey.
Oh, shit, out there as well, wasn't he?
And he went to 120. He was the highest paid player in the championship.
Barbara Rahman was the second. He was
90
also at Reading.
90
Mate.
grand a week. He was unbelievable, though.
That's what I'm saying. Chelsea and Reading actually have a good relationship.
He's gone to,
Casady as well, mate, was at Reading.
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi now, I think. Barbara Rahman. Playing in Abu Dhabi.
Is that where he plays now?
Yeah.
How the tables have turned, mate. He was a great player at one point.
But yeah, Drinkwater. I think I'm trying to remember where we played. It was like
Left back,
150 miles away. All the fans went up there. He refused to go and clap the fans at the end. He's just an absolute arsehole.
Who?
Danny Drinkwater.
Michael says, Oh, this is brilliant. Jamie, can you see this? Michael said, I don't know if we can put a super chat on screen. Are we able to do that? Oh, I'm going to read it out. Michael. Hey, lads. How big of a donation to end the stream and we all go to bed instead of watching this sad performance?
It's not that bad.
I'll
man.
tell you this, Michael. If you don't, I'll be honest, mate. It costs a lot for the studio, so it's going to be a big one. If someone donates £400, then we will end the stream.
GBP.
All right? Pounds. I doubt anyone's going to do that. But if you do, then
That'll be...
there you go. Oh goodness, you've got a good sense of humour, Michael. That's a good question, mate. Big love for that one. How do I don't know how. Guys, we are still trying to figure out the technicalities. So bit by bit, we're trying to make the streams better. Remember, this is our first stream with 3 people instead of 2. When we first started, we couldn't even get the scores up. So we are making progress. Yeah, we will highlight super chats on screen in future. So keep them coming. We do appreciate it. Thanks for the donation, Mike.
What did he do? What was that? 65?
SEK.
SEK.
What is SEK?
I'll look it up.
What currency is that?
CK.
SEK.
65 SEK into pounds.
All right, don't fucking. I'm grateful anyway.
£4. Cheers.
I'm grateful.
Cheers,
I'm
mate.
grateful.
That's good.
That's good.
That.
What is SEK though? What is it?
SEK.
What country is it?
Swedish.
Sweden. Big up to Sweden.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
My name is Zlatan. Damn, I would take this lineup, says Josh. Really? Oh, as in, okay. I see what you mean. He's saying that they're not very good.
I'm surprised that weren't Pav saying that, to be fair.
Oh, Pavel's back. He says, since Roman, only good thing is Palmer out of 50 players bought. Gusto, Lavia, and Kunku. Mudryk. Okay, I've run out. I'm out.
You know what I find mental though, mate? There's got to be a stage where you start to realise you've spent all this money and you're 2-0 down to City.
Think of it like this, right?
There's got to be a point where you've got to start questioning why you're not getting results.
No, think
with
of it like this, Cam, right? There's a girl.
Oh God, here we go. The analogies. The analogies are back.
She's a good-looking girl. She's gorgeous. She's a 10. No, she's a 9.5.
Right.
She's a 9.5 out of 10.
I'm just imagining this. Sorry, I only get 6s.
Maybe she's blonde. Maybe she's brunette. She might be a Latina, depending on what you like. Okay? You take her out on a date. It's a good date. Where are we thinking? Nando's? Is that too cheap?
Don't know, mate. You tell me.
Well, what's expensive on a
The
date?
Ritz.
Okay, oh, fucking hell. I mean,
Bowley's paying, so.
it's true. All right, you take her to the Ritz. Then you take her. She entices you, you know. She's like, oh, this
Fucking
is
hope
nice.
so, the Ritz.
That's what I'm saying. She leads you on. Oh, you look so good. I love what you're doing. I like your clothes. I like your hair. So you go, oh, you know what? I think I might actually have a chance with this girl. So then you take her out to Miller and Carter.
To where?
Miller and Carter. Fancy steakhouse. Maybe this time she'll come home. No. She doesn't want to do it. Is it me?
Michael's enjoying
Is it
the
me?
story.
Maybe. One's not enough. Two's not the best. Third time lucky. We're going to get her. Not like that. That sounds a bit weird. But, you know, it's going to go well.
You're getting a bit lost in this story, aren't you, mate?
It's going to go well.
What the fuck is this?
You take her out again. Lovely. You've gone to the best sushi restaurant in London. She lets you pay the bill she doesn't offer, and she says, I've got to go home. Finished. That's what happens.
Oh, that's clear.
That's what could happen with Chelsea. So right now, as it stands, we've been to the Ritz. We've been to the steakhouse. We're waiting on the sushi restaurant.
Listen, I think it's £1 billion. Like, let's be real, man. A lot of it is in the team. A lot of it is not in the team. Some is on loan. Some we've got rid of. Part of that $1 billion. It is all over the place. Like, people keep mentioning $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion. Some of those players are bloody in Saudi now.
This is the thing with the American owners, mate. I mean, I know a lot of top teams spend money, like the Saudis as well, but it's just they want quick success, don't they? They run them like baseball teams. They just bring
but how can you spend the money the way we've spent it?
Oh, this is not working.
Yeah, but
2
that's
weeks
not
later,
success.
boom, we'll bring them in.
But mate, you're signing players for the future and then expecting quick results.
I mean, some of the contracts he's been dishing out, mate. I mean, some of them will be retirement age by the time they leave, like 7, 8 years, just to.
Yeah, Sanchez didn't need a 7-year contract. If we're being honest, he doesn't need a 7-year contract.
This was all in the first year as well, mate.
Yeah.
This is all in the first year. Think of all the mistakes that we made when they first come in. Who did we sign? Aubameyang, Koulibaly, Sterling. Who else?
Cucurella.
Cucurella was actually a good investment, if you ask me.
Not for England.
Fuck's sake.
I think that was everyone that summer.
Still hurts, guys. Sorry.
Nah, there's more than that. There's much
I
more.
think
than
in January we signed a lot of players. The
God.
following
Mudryk, Badiashile,
Noni.
We signed Fofana as well under Clear Lake as well, remember?
So.
Fucking hell.
Fofana, that was that summer as
Bro.
well, yeah.
Serious money.
Value for money. No value. I mean, if they would have put that money into reinvesting in a new stadium, that would have been better.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to just...
I know, it's all great in hindsight, but do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But actually, to be fair, they wouldn't have been able to do that.
What do you think they're going to do when they eventually decide to do it? They're going to build up upon
they won't get permission from the CPO to do fuck all.
That's the thing is, that area around Stamford Bridge is very
If you don't know who the CPO is, guys, CPO is the Chelsea pitch owners.
Big up, Steve.
Chelsea is one of the few clubs, they might even be one of the only clubs, that own the pitch in the stadium, right? So the stadium itself is owned by the club, but the pitch is owned by the Chelsea pitch owners. And if you have any spare change, I know not everybody's comfortable financially, I highly encourage you to go on the Chelsea pitch owners website and buy a share.
What is it, £100 a share?
It is quite expensive. It's about £100. But honestly, that does so much for the club in terms of giving the fans the power to resist if the ownership wanted to move the stadium or do anything else with the pitch that obviously the fans don't agree with. So it gives the fans an element of power that the ownership are never going to be able to outrule. I'll tell you a story about this. Roman Abramovich tried to buy out the pitch owners years ago. And what he did is, now I happen to know people in the pitch owners. That's the only reason I know this. And what he did is he got Bruce Buck to get in touch with pitch owners and essentially try and buy them out, right? And get them to vote. I think there was some sort of vote, basically. And if a certain amount of votes went one way, Abramovich could renovate the stadium or do something. And he tried to buy out a bunch of people and it didn't work. It was close, but it didn't work. So we retained control of the pitch. So it's mad, mate. It's mad. Even Abramovich couldn't get past it. And it could be the same. If anything, we need to be careful with the Americans. Look, I don't think everything they do is bad. I think they're going to increase commercial revenue for the club, and I think they're going to give the club a viable way of making income, which will allow us to bring in players sustainably. Abramovich's model was never going to work forever, so we had to move away from that. But yeah, we've got to be careful. So if you do have any spare cash,
and I'll tell you what, it is an unreal day as well, that pitch owners thing, isn't it?
Oh mate, we had a great time, didn't we? We had a cracking time.
They invite you to Stamford Bridge, but it's like, how many tables? There must have been like 20, 30 tables. It was unbelievable.
I do hate to change the subject, but we've
Right,
got a
who, dog?
Fabrizio Romano tweet.
Oh, fuck. What's the tweet?
So Mr. Conor Gallagher. So he understands that Atletico Madrid held positive talks with Conor Gallagher today. Chelsea and Atletico are working to get his green light. All parties confident, but there are still some details to clarify. Chelsea would get 40 million euros fee, and they hope to get it done soon.
£33 million.
So he's this.
Well, that's a positive tweet then.
Yeah.
If you want Gallagher out.
Madueke and Sterling on, Mudryk and Caicedo off.
What is this?
Waking Sterling on.
That's a change of. So it's probably Enzo dropping a bit deeper than.
Bavard just put, my Nam with no legs will do better than Mudryk. Nice and positive in the comments.
So a lot of people are saying because of this Gallagher news, we will be getting that Samu Omorodian.
Oh, man.
I would go mad. I'm sorry. Osherman, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm sorry. I'll be like, you know what? Fair play. I understand why you went and got him. Samu Omorodian, I'm sorry. That's where I draw the line. I'm fine with these. Sorry again?
Where's he from?
I think he's Spanish. I think so.
No, who's he play for?
Oh, Atletico Madrid.
Oh,
That's why they're trying to link it together.
I see what you're saying
They're
Have
trying
you
to
seen this one? Michael, thank you very much for another super chat. So he's gone back to what I said about taking the girl on a date. He said, you take her to Bob Ricard. London birds love that
That's a
place
good
for some
restaurant, that.
reason. Michael, I'm going to have to keep that one in the tab. I'm going to take a screenshot of that, send that to my girlfriend. We'll go to Bob Ricard. What is it, though? What is that place?
Bob Ricard is unbelievable. When
I
used to work in recruitment, and that's where they went on one of the lunch clubs. Top restaurant.
Oh, it's a bit pricey then, isn't it?
Yeah, if we're talking.
Is this like take my girlfriend on a date pricey, or is this just think about it?
proposing?
Yeah, just talk about it, but never actually do it. Number 555 says Caicedo needs to play ahead of the pitch a bit more. I actually agree with that because his build-up play has been terrible. So yeah, I agree with that. Caicedo up the pitch, I think he does offer a little bit more within this system, especially because we have to press. Levy is more than capable of playing out on his own. We saw that the other day. Oh my God.
Oscar Bob just rinsed the whole defense.
Someone put in the comments, let that man go home and get some sleep. I worked all last night. I've had 2 hours sleep. I'm knackered, to be fair.
Do you know what, though? Cam always does this. It's not even unusual.
I've been thinking about this all
I
week.
should be worried about
Get
him.
nice and prepared. I worked last night, got home today. Just had like 2 hours sleep. I'm shattered.
But Oscar Bob just
He's all over
rinsed
us,
Levi Colwell. And I've always had this feeling with Levi Colwell since last season. The guy's the one-on-one defending is not great. And I saw it last season when I was at games.
When you push him out wide, that's not a
It's
natural
shocking.
position for a centre-back.
Go on, let's look at it.
Oh,
For
fuck.
God's sake,
Fucking
man.
hell, this ref's
They
soft, mate. How many of these is he given now?
It's a friendly, man. Let it run.
Literally.
Have any of you watched the Olympics?
The only thing I saw was a controversial boxing moment.
Andy Murray.
That's the only thing I saw.
That's it? But did you watch the whole thing?
Oh,
or-
what,
No,
the,
no,
um,
no, no.
Oh,
I
you
saw
just
a
saw the
couple clips.
transgender one.
Yeah.
Disgrace, isn't it?
No, but I don't think she is. I
Absolute
don't think she
disgrace.
is, Cam.
You
mate.
can see the cock in her fucking shorts, mate.
Cam. Fuck's sake. Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
hell, bro. Oh, shit, man.
Can't say that.
Sorry. It's true, though.
Mate, she's okay. Let's move on. Let's stay away from politics. Right, let's see what the chat's saying. We've got 595 people in the building.
500
Josh.
people just heard me say that.
I meant Carefree Lewis G. What? Robert says, don't know how Noni doesn't play over Mudryk. I'd rather even play Gusto at right wing. Guys, we can't take these lineups seriously. Calvin Phillips started for City. How can you take this seriously? All you need to think about is the fact that we're trying to get these players fit. We're trying to get them used to the system. That's it. Right? Nothing more than that. So, yeah. Where is Jackson? Ali says, Jackson's just recovered from an injury. So I think he's training with the squad now, but he's not actually available to play at this moment in time. Hopefully he'll be ready for the Madrid game. If not, the Inter game. But there's no point of rushing players back. And by the way, if this is the stance of the new medical team, because we have a new medical team, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure we do.
At last.
We've got a few You know what? Funny enough,
Is that because the last medical team got injured?
I
like that one. That's a good
I'm
one.
on. I browse on LinkedIn a little bit. That was a good one.
Oh, I like that one.
I do.
Fuck.
Oh my!
Oh,
I do browse on LinkedIn a little bit,
Yes.
and I'm seeing an awful lot of Chelsea people leaving for some reason. Everyone's leaving. The sports
What,
therapist,
backroom staff?
backwards. Even I don't know what they call it. The guy that goes with the managers to press conferences and picks who should be.
Liaison or
yeah.
He's off after being there for 10, 15 years. And like,
Yeah, do you know?
I don't want to
but
read too much
gone,
into it.
No, but he's
Yeah.
gone to McLaren. He's got a good job, in fairness. I mean, I actually met his wife, the press officer. I met his wife at the training ground. It's a bit random, but I think he was just ready for a new challenge. I mean, when you've been at a club for 15 years as well,
Yeah.
and we're moving the way we are moving, because we are moving backwards at this moment. Why would you want to stay when you could get another role at, let's just say, McLaren? If anyone watches F1, McLaren are doing well.
to be fair, like,
So do you understand?
Yeah, one of the sports therapists went to Arsenal, so it's not like he's going. Like, I do understand that, and one of the
You want to be
features-
competing at the top level. These
Right.
people shouldn't have any loyalty to Chelsea because Chelsea don't have any loyalty to them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, they fucking sacked the groundsman, mate, when they first came in. They got rid of everyone.
Whoever's doing this pitch today needs fucking sacking as well. Absolutely dreadful. What, that's the first thing the new owners did? What, Brody and that, did they sack the grounds?
Well, I'm not saying just the ground. They sacked loads of
Yeah.
people. They got rid of lots of players.
not a
They
good
got
way
rid of
to
the
start, is
management
it?
staff. They
You
got rid of
come
the
in, start.
backroom staff. The medical team.
Yeah.
That's why we had this whole injury crisis. But actually, we talk about the injury crisis. We had this problem before with
I've
Tuchel
got a
anyway.
little
Go on then.
this medical team thing that I do hate it because, like, for example, Chalobah's PT. Mate, you don't know more than a physiotherapist. That's one. Let alone a physiotherapist that is at Chelsea. And let me tell you something right now. Someone that studied and just graduated from that field, you do not get to Chelsea physiotherapy.
Off a bit of luck. Yeah.
You've been working yourself up
Mate,
for
he's big.
decades.
He's put a lot of work into that LinkedIn profile.
Who?
Whoever's coming.
No, of course, yeah. You know what I mean? You go to that LinkedIn profile, you see the way they built that. You don't
Do the interview on Zoom, and you just get ChatGPT to respond. for
No, man. This is now. This is now.
LinkedIn's like, it's honestly like Facebook now. It was always a thing for work. I used to
I
have
love
my old
LinkedIn,
job,
man.
I used to scroll through it.
it.
and
Oh
there's
my God, what a terrible clearance! Look at that. We can't get rid of the ball. All right, there you go. Sorry.
yeah,
mate.
there's people there like just posting photos of their holiday. One thing I've learned from my holiday that teaches me a lot about business. You think, oh fuck off, you just wanted to post your holiday. Does my head in.
It's true.
That was some nice looking women.
Well,
there,
it's
though.
it's
Still
all,
got the app actually.
it's
great.
I mean, it's a good. I mean, I use it for work, mate, but I don't post that much. I just see what people are up to. You know, when you've got a mate you haven't spoken to in a long time, and you're like, "Oh, he's just lost his job," or like,
Yeah.
you know, but they would never tell you. But you can see it on their LinkedIn.
I only have it because of they do it in uni. I was like, I'll have it, and then I follow one of the Chelsea physios, and then for some reason the whole medical team's on my LinkedIn. But yeah,
But it's good, mate, because it gives you insight that you might not get otherwise.
Yeah.
There's only so far you can go with a Romano tweet, isn't it? So sometimes you've got to dig a little bit yourself.
So I did find it interesting that some of these staff members have been leaving, but at the same
Yeah.
time they've been there for a while. I wouldn't say it's
The
because
club is in a transition period on the pitch, and I think that directs off the
here
pitch
we
as
go,
well. Go on,
John.
Sterling.
shoots like an
blocked.
idiot, man.
Pavel says, Alex, trust the process, mate.
Just the process, mate. Oh, Kovacic running through our whole midfield. Look at that. Look at Kovacic
Jesus
go.
Christ, that's a great pass. That's a great pass. Grealish.
Oh, it's offside.
He's off. He's off.
Back you go,
Amanda
Jack.
says, forget being cooked. We're getting deep fried.
Quite right.
Coffee says relegation.
Come on, man. We'll get top 5, man.
I'll tell you what, Reading have had a great pre-season.
Oh, here we go.
4 out of 5 wins.
Go on, tell us, who have Reading beaten?
2-0 against Hull today, beat West Brom last week.
Yeah.
Did lose to Cardiff on Wednesday, though.
Oh, we're going to concede, mate. He's giving it to Bob.
Low.
Oscar Bob. He's going to
play
cut
low.
in. He's going to cut in.
Oh, that's a great goal. That's a great goal.
How's he done that from that angle?
Was that Levi Colwell again? He's just got rinsed.
That is not limbs, guys.
He's not from Manchester, that guy. Fucking hell. City
Who's
have never
that?
had limbs, have they? It's
Poor
embarrassing.
touch.
Absolutely embarrassing.
Sterling.
Support.
You see,
Look at this. Straight through the middle.
But what's Colwell supposed to do there, mate?
I'm sorry.
Put
No,
your body
I'm
on the
sorry.
line.
I'm sorry. That is embarrassing.
No, that was...
Come on,
You've
man.
got to get tighter in there.
His body shape's all over the place. He doesn't know which way to go. Does he go left? Does he go right? Does he go right? Does he go left? What's wrong? Look at him. Look, he gets sent. Oh, my days. It's embarrassing, man. This guy's one... I've noticed it for a while, man. His 1v1 defending is shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Man, I'm sorry, for someone that's been put on such a pedestal, let's be real, man.
Yeah, mate, I was going to defend him until I saw that moment.
Come on, can we at least get a bloody
my
goal,
God.
man? Why is...
He's giving it away again.
Oh,
They're
my
going to
God.
score again. Haaland's got it again.
Oh, my God,
days.
man.
Oh, my God, he's got a hat
I'll
trick.
tell you what, there'll be a few refunds going in tonight for season tickets
Oh,
next year.
my
Fuck
God.
me.
Chelsea, do
Unbelievable.
you take refunds? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
City 4,
man.
Chelsea 0.
Oh, gee. Cameraman's even on the pitch celebrating. Jesus Christ. Reece James gives it to Gusto,
Oh.
gives it away. They're running rings around us. Nobody on Haaland. Easy finish in the middle. Easy as you like.
Who you
Maresca, who?
bringing off at this stage? What are you doing now?
Maresca ball, who?
Keeper's got to come off for me, isn't he?
Am I overreacting, guys? Or is what I'm
Getting a
seeing
lot off, to be
fucking
fair.
unacceptable?
I'm sorry, but this is where I feel like in training, they're being so drilled to play this one-touch football. Like, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Not everyone's going to be on the same wavelength every single second of the game to play one-touch football. Take a touch, open out,
fucking
play
hell,
something
man.
else.
Do you remember? The thing is, as well, like, we spoke about not necessarily needing the best results in pre-season, but we lost 4-1 to Celtic.
You know what it is?
And we're losing 4-0
I
against
see
Man
people.
City,
I see
mate.
people on the last streams, mate, going, "It's only pre-season." These are the sort of games that gets the ball rolling and it gets the momentum up before the season actually starts. The only positive you can sort of take is you can spot where things are going wrong, but it's not what you want, really, is it? On the
It's
lead
not
up.
positive, though, is it?
No, it's not. But I'm saying that's the only sort of thing you can take from it. But
Well, you know what you need to
before
do, yeah.
Before you start the season, you don't want to go into it thinking, "Fuck me, I've lost to Celtic, lost to City, lost to Wrexham." No, drew with Wrexham. Sorry. You want to be starting these games strong, get the ball rolling, get the momentum going. But piss poor start, really, isn't it?
Jesus Christ. Tommy says this system is going to get hammered in the Premier League.
Gary South says, "Get this wanker out. We're getting relegated."
Group chat. Steve says, good night, can't watch anymore. Don't blame me, Steve. Big up to the group chat. It's just
I just don't understand how we can give the ball away so easily. So many times as well. One thing I will say, though, is that if Jorgensen doesn't come on in the next couple minutes, I have a feeling Maresca may prefer Sanchez.
it's pre-season. I wouldn't think of it too much.
Johnny Mineral's gonna have a field day. Quite right.
Who said that?
Kofi. No, not Kofi. Shed.
Right, we got it back with Lavia. Good forward pass, Madueke. This is your time. This is your time. Whip it in.
Low.
Yes! Yes!
Oh,
yes!
what a goal!
Raheem the Dream Sterling!
First time on the volley. Unbelievable.
Let's have it!
The two substitutes. That's a great goal.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
a great goal.
Ponytail FC. Let's have it.
That's a great goal.
Oh,
What a
fucking hell.
finish.
No, the celebrations are not great, but oh, lovely from Madueke. Enzo made a good run as well. Madueke, nice ball in. Sterling on his left foot.
Sterling
volleys
scoring
past
against
the
City.
keeper. Yeah, Madueke 100%. I'm with you guys.
How much
Got to
space has
play him
Sterling got
ahead
there?
of Mudryk every single day of the week. That's a quality finish. That's brilliant.
He loves a goal against City, doesn't he?
He don't fucking score against anyone else, does he?
All right, Pav.
Come on, let's go. At least 4-3, something, man. Fucking 4-1. You're having a laugh.
I mean, I'd rather lose 4-1 to City than Celtic. But then we've already done that.
A lot of people saying City B team, mate. So, I mean,
that's probably going to be their team at the first game of the season, though. Because unless Bernardo Silva and all these players return,
They got injuries or?
they're all on Euros, Copa America.
Yeah, but Palmer's still going to start against... You
Is
don't think
he?
Palmer will start? Come on.
He's
having an absolute booze up as we speak at the moment. in the FIFA.
He's having a great time, mate. He's having a
on him.
great time.
Fucking good.
And
on
he
him.
deserves a great
He
time.
does.
They
absolutely.
will Palmer
No one
start?
deserves it more than that.
You
man.
don't think Palmer will start the first
Palmer's
game?
going to have about 40 minutes against Inter Milan. And you think he's going to start his first?
100%.
I don't think so.
Oh,
It is Palmer FC, mate.
He will come off the bench and play that.
Palmer slash and Kunku FC, mate. In pre-season, at least. Jesus Christ.
God, I'll tell you what. They boast about everything in America. Look at that bench. That's a disgrace, isn't it?
They don't even have... What if it rains? They've got no cover.
Get on it. Get on it.
Come on, plenty of time to get at least 2 more goals, man. Just don't concede anymore.
Ezra says, putch out. Thanks, Ezra.
But yeah, it's a big stadium.
Maresca won't get to December, says Smart Matoy.
And
We'll see. I will not judge anything until the City game. I think most people should do the same. Try not to overthink it. Look, if it's not a good pre-season, that's fine. But ultimately, it's the competitive football.
Someone's come on and we haven't realised. Yeah, Buddy Shealy's come on.
Oh, Jesus.
We haven't realised.
Well, Colwell wasn't great. In fairness.
No, Cole stayed on. Tosin's come off.
Oh, God.
Look at that. So risky again.
Yeah, you see, Lavia's very capable. in that
Lavia
role.
is a joke. I'm sorry. This
Look
guy.
at Nkunku driving.
Congress-
Look at
That's
that. He's
unreal.
opening up. Come on. And
Yes.
again. And again.
Oh,
is that Guyu?
That's Drewsbury.
Drews-
Guyu? Where
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
are these
Guyu.
players come from?
Yeah, there he is.
I didn't see any of them coming on.
Oh, mate, that's a good chance for him as well. Could have made that 40 really nice play as well.
Look at Lavia. All
Give
from Lavia.
Lavia all the credit because he turns so quickly as well. You know when a midfielder gets the ball and he's almost scared to turn because he thinks he'll lose the ball. Lavia is just so quick, the way he rotates, so agile. He's got a very good low sense of gravity on the ball. Here we go, challenge for it, Lavia. Well done.
Can you believe that no one's actually registered the substitutions? Like, no Chelsea haven't mentioned it. No app has actually mentioned it. They've just come
They
on the
should show
pitch.
something on screen, yeah. I mean, it is a pre-season budget though, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Get fucking bench, let alone the substitutions.
There you go. Brian says Poch should have stayed.
Oh, come on, man. Bloody hell, Poch.
You didn't like Poch?
Mate, this, just stop.
Well, let's have a serious conversation because I'm, I've moved on from it, but I do think he should have stayed.
It's been like a
He didn't deserve to stay, man.
Tuchel,
You don't think Poch deserves to stay? Come on.
What?
Tuchel, Potter.
Come on.
He deserved to stay. Are you having a
Maresca.
laugh?
He definitely deserves.
We played shit for 98% of our games.
Did you see the season before?
I'm not bothered about the season before. I'm bothered about the last season. We played
Which was
terrible.
Way better than the season before.
Nah, man.
And I believe this season would have been much better from there.
People talking about Pochettino is just wanting complete instant
I think there was a
success.
real divide in that
What?
changing room last
It
year.
is.
He's not an instant success
No,
manager.
in terms of success, they think top 4. Because you think Pochettino stays, you can guarantee we get top 4.
We would.
You can't guarantee with Maresca,
No.
which is why people want Pochettino to stay. But
No.
it doesn't
That's
work
not
like
why.
that.
That's not why. It's
Oh,
because
come on, you can't be. But overall, even if we finish 5th or 6th next season, we will still have a better season than what we did last season.
If we finish 6th,
Finish 6th, we will play much better football. You see what the manager's doing. The players are reacting it to well. When he's not injuring our players, I'd rather that than finish 4th and be like what we did last year.
let's just fucking get relegated then.
No, not relegated, man.
Hey, mate.
I think,
Reading
do you know
get
what it is?
promoted, Chelsea
think,
go down.
I think there was a real
With
divide.
J-Ski away.
It's just
there was
paper
a
over
real
the
divide
cracks.
in that changing room. There's a real divide last year.
Pochettino
I
did
don't
not
think
deserve to be sacked.
Pochettino would be
He
papering
never
over the
ever
cracks.
deserved to be sacked.
Are you having a laugh?
I don't think he got control of that dressing room last year.
He's an idiot,
He
man.
gained control at the end. That's the beauty of it. There was so much chaos, but in the end, he won the dressing room. That's the problem. If you would have sacked him during the season, right? Let's say, remember before we played Man United potentially, or Middlesbrough, or Everton away. Like, you got all these games that you could have done it, and fans would have been so pissed off. And a lot of people like myself would have still said you should have kept him because you can't judge a manager over half a season. You need a full season. And I don't think Maresca is any different, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot of doubts because of, he's never managed in the Premier League. He's been an assistant manager, but that doesn't mean much in regards to Chelsea. But
I still think we'll get top 4. Or I think it's all
we should get top 4. This is a really nice press, though. This is really good. Retaining possession well.
Great challenge there.
Winning second balls. 65 minutes in. Of course, the player's fucking injured now that Chelsea are actually dominating. That was a really good spell. He's not done anything. Why is he injured? He's not done anything. Alejandro, thank you for agreeing with me. Thank you. See, people have got common sense in the chat. Smart Matu says Poch was chaotic, but was a massive progress from the previous season. It's true. You think that? Do you honestly think we downgraded? Do you believe that? You can't tell yourself that,
mate. I'm not using 2 seasons ago as
you
like
have
yeah.
to. You have
Pochettino has to say because last season, the season before that, we were dead. No.
Yeah.
You look at the context of the season. The guy made no tactics. He misused our players. He was arguing with medical team players on team on which players should be returning.
Whoa.
I'm gonna laugh, bro. Come on, man. Oh, you play a couple good games towards the end of the season or during the season, 4 games out of bloody 38, and all of a sudden he should be staying.
Let me tell you
a couple
something.
players cry on Instagram. Get over it, man.
If we had Poch right now, there would be no rebuild. We would have built from last season. This was the go season,
Yeah, but he
not
didn't
the
deserve.
let's.
He didn't deserve that.
You can't say that. We got
You-
European
you-
football.
you
That was
got-
the minimum requirement.
Conference League, that was not the minimum.
European
requirement.
football.
Nah, man, that's not conference. No,
European
I'm sorry.
football. We actually got Europa League football, but because Man United won the cup, we got downgraded.
Listen, there is no way in hell. Just
2
look at it
domestic
simply.
cup finals. It's not bad, mate. Considering the season before we lost to Man City in the first round
Alex.
of both cups.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
You have to stop.
It's true.
I'm not having it.
It's true.
I'm not having it. I said the same.
There's very few occasions that I will say to Lewis, let's fucking go film outside Stamford Bridge and debate for half an hour. And that issue, it's not even a question to me. Anyone that thinks he didn't deserve the job, like, you can question his tactics all you want, but his tactics weren't what won us the games. His style of management was what won us the games. Individually giving players confidence. Nicholas Jackson played so well towards the end of the season. He was just a very improved player.
Can I be honest with you? I absolutely despise Jackson.
Was
I
a
think
player
he's
or as a person?
Dreadful. Not as a person.
You know what's mad? So many people that aren't Chelsea fans have said that to me.
I
player?
think he's shite, mate.
Jackson is shite.
Yeah, where have you been? He's terrible. He's absolutely
not.
terrible. In front
He's
of goal,
not.
mate. He's like a
In
headless
front of
chicken.
goal, but everything else.
Yeah, I mean, that's his job.
Yeah, I know. I understand
What
that.
do you mean in front of
I
goal?
understand
He's
that.
all right on the
which
rest
is,
of the pitch.
Which is why we're getting a striker. But
Fucking
Let's
from
be-
what? Atletico Madrid. I mean, if that's the one we get, then we're in big trouble.
he's shite, mate.
Sorry, Nick, if you're watching. I'll just have to tell the truth there. You shite.
But no, I can't accept that Poch didn't deserve another season. He definitely did.
You got to give it time to build.
And by the
sometimes as well,
way,
haven't you?
I am not. I don't have a Poch agenda. Maresca deserves the same thing. That's the truth of
And
it.
Maresca, like, end of the day, it's like on anything else. You got to show why you should stay in the job. It's as simple as that. And I'm sorry.
If that was the
There
case,
was just too many problems last season.
if that was the case, Arteta wouldn't be at Arsenal right now.
Well, I'm not waiting 4 years. I'm sorry. That's not happening.
Now, that's fair, but also
4 years.
But also look at the fucking players you signed, mate, and tell me that this is a squad that wins now. By the way, top 4 is a minimum requirement. I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah.
In that sense, but it's not going to click straight away, mate. When December comes,
It doesn't have to click.
it's always December.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to click. Top 4 is not it clicking. Top 4 is not as hard as people think.
But then literally, everything you're saying about tactics is a load of bollocks because Pochettino didn't have tactics, as you said, and we still managed to get results towards the end of the season. Oh, for fuck.
Not 5. Oh, there you go. Reece James not getting done. No. My point is that top 4 is not as hard as people think it is. It's really not. Look how bad we were last year, and we were 5 points off it. Really? Come on, man. Let's be real for a second. Top 4 is not what you think it is. And this FA Cup and Carabao Cup run, mate, it's just a luck. Who did we bloody play? Leicester.
2 cup finals.
It's not that difficult to get to a cup final. We always get to cup finals.
No
He's a
one
Reading
cares.
fan, mate. He's a Reading fan.
Nobody cares.
It's not that difficult to get to a cup final. It really isn't.
If it wasn't for the fucking players, we would have won at least one of them.
Jackson.
That was not on the manager.
Okay, Jackson.
Also, when we lost to Man City in this, oh mate, come on, you can't tell me that was on the manager.
No, Jackson's misses were bad.
Jackson's misses.
But it's,
oh come on, mate.
It's a lot of listen. But I'm not gonna say
Luck.
Oh, here we go. Look, we've given the ball away
Fuck
again.
me,
and
he's giving it.
How many times do you want to give the ball away?
You know what? This could be 6 or 7 at the moment. Easily.
But surely just giving it away.
Here we go.
Blind passes.
Go on and Kunku, lay it off. Oh,
Fucking hell,
the second ball, man.
Just blind passing. Absolute blind. They think.
He's going to lay it off. Here we go. Whips it.
Oh,
no.
he's done him.
Oh, he's hit the
It's hit
post.
there.
Was that Reece James? Who's that?
That was Greed? No.
Yeah,
No,
Grealish.
Reece James
Grealish?
just got cooked.
No, that wasn't Grealish. Who the hell is that?
McAtee.
McAtee. Is he Scottish?
No, I think he's English.
Is he? I've never heard of him.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll get it. I think we'll get to our cup final as well. I think we'll probably win it. You got to just break it down as simple as possible. Did he deserve to stay at the job? No. Simple as that.
Sorry, boys.
To be fair, you've done well, Cam. You've
I
lasted.
know, mate. I've only had
70.
one since I've been here. Still time. Still plenty
For
of
those
time.
of you who don't know, Cam has a problem with his bladder.
I don't. It's called drinking more beers than you, mate. That's what it's called.
Come on, let's go, man. Let's get at least 2 more, man. Make it a respectful scoreline.
I mean, I'm looking at this and I just think we're being outclassed, to be honest with you.
I think it's put it simply, is the players getting used to the system. I think when you're doing a little, who the hell is this? When you're mispassing and expecting players to be in positions when they're not there, it's just trying to get used to it.
Lavia's passes are just great. You know when you see a player pass the ball and there's a bit of, you just see the intention in there.
Yeah.
What annoys me about some players when they pass the ball and I'm like, have some confidence, for crying out loud. If you're gonna pass the ball properly. And Lavia's just so confident. Look at how intricate he is. He doesn't even look like he's thinking about it. He already knows what he's gonna do before he lays it off.
Come on, so run at the players, man.
Good pass, good
That's a
pass,
great
good
pass.
pass. Guiyu!
Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. It's all right, kid, innit?
You know, I always wondered, I haven't asked Jamie this yet, but I wonder if there's any neighbours in this podcast studio. I was going to say, because I would have woken up there. If they've got any kids, mate, then I've woken them up.
Saturday night, mate. They can deal with it.
It's true.
Fair, all the noise has been anger more than anything, not celebrating.
Well, it was always going to be anger, wasn't it? Just move the sofa ever so slightly forward. Just I don't think that did
It
much.
was needed, or just to make me look like a twat.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if
Bit
it
both.
affects the angle or anything like that with the camera. Oh, goodness. I've enjoyed this though, boys. This has been fun.
This has been a good stream.
Very
mate.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
Watch-alongs are fun though.
It's good.
When you're not doing it on your own, they are
yeah,
fun.
well, yeah, exactly. It depends. I don't see. Oh my god.
You'll be doing it on your own if I have to wear that
What
shirt.
is Sanchez doing? Oh,
No. Oh my god. See what I mean? That could have been. That could have been.
that should have been 5-1.
Yeah.
Our defenders just get.
It's like someone said in the comments, we're not getting cooked, we're getting fried.
I don't think there's one defender in this whole.
Oh,
well done,
he's done it,
Sterling. Sterling's been good since he's come on.
That's a good ball.
Kunku. Yes,
Noni!
yes, Madueke.
Oh, you've got
to score that.
Fuck's sake,
Good save,
man.
to be fair. It's a good save. Keeper was big. Right, 74 minutes, almost 75. Can Chelsea make the comeback? 4-1 down against City in America. The crowd is going wild. People are waving flags.
Oh no, wrong screen. Doesn't look wild to me.
No, not really.
I don't think there's one
What's
defender
the
from
capacity
Chelsea.
there? It looks
70, I think.
70.
I think every single defender that's played so far at Chelsea this pre-season has been absolutely rinsed.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Poor touch there. You get drunk faster sitting down watching Dross.
The guy with the away kit for Chelsea must be the owner's cousin.
I do. Yeah, I get that a bit. What a save. Noni again. Come on, Noni.
That's it. Take him on. Take him on.
Hit
Have
it. Hit it. Just fucking hit it. Oh, how much skills you want to do? Yeah, I've been told I get paid by Bowley. I do
We're on
wish.
payroll. You a brown envelope?
There you go. That's the word. Brown envelope. Bowley, if you're watching.
Shout out, Johnny.
Did you receive your paycheck on time this month?
Nah, man, it's a bit late, so it's got to be extra next year. And Kunku.
He's no support. Go out wide. Wide.
Okay,
Oh,
smacked him in the
fuck's
face.
sake. Who did he hit in the head?
Flavia, I think.
Lavi didn't deserve that. Eunice says Lavia's
Abs is
trash.
tuning
Come
in.
on, man. What are you talking about? Lavia's been good. I mean, not as good in the second half, but he's been good, mate. Yeah, I don't know why. People said that in the first game as well, that they didn't like Lavia. Lavia's literally been one of the best performances
He's probably been
in
our most
pre-season.
impressive, yeah.
Lavia's been impressive. I tell you who else was impressive in the last game. I gave a lot of praise to Madueke, and people didn't like it.
No, I think it was
I don't
alright.
understand that.
I think he was all right.
I think, do you know what it is, mate? I spoke about Doku. What City have with him?
Cracking player. I think.
Madueke should be that player for us, and I saw signs of that against what's it called? Club America. Yeah, the finishing touch isn't always there, but
Here we go.
what?
Club America.
Oh, well, that's the last game, Cam. You're always going to speak about the last game.
I mean, I think
It's what's relevant.
Wasn't Doki? I think it was double the price of Noni. Pretty sure
Well,
it was.
there you go. But I think Noni deserves a little bit more praise. I think he's certainly getting in ahead at Mudryk at the moment. I think Mudryk is. The problem with Mudryk is he doesn't get involved enough. But people criticise Madueke for wanting to be involved,
Don't
wanting
shoot.
to
That's
take
great play there.
penalties,
Oh.
Why the fuck
and
would you shoot?
lead the team. Why should you criticise a player for wanting to be the main man and trying? Like, there is no lack of effort from Madueke in terms of on the ball.
Big
Yes,
Wes.
you could say his attitude is
And
poor
good
at times. I mean, Everton was certainly not a good example. Although I would actually argue that I thought he should have taken that penalty anyway at Everton because Palmer had already scored a hat trick. But you know, it's his decision. If he wanted to take it, he's the penalty taker. You got to respect that. And Madueke and Jackson both look bad in that situation. But I think Madueke
Pochettino.
deserves a bit more. I think he deserves a little bit more support from the fan base.
I did say it during my watch on that end of the day, he clearly sees what's going on social media because he even posted after the game something along the lines of ignore what the people say online because they change their minds every 2 seconds. So he's clearly
Oh my
realising.
God, Scott Carson's just come on.
If we don't score 5.
Oh my God. Do you know how old he is? He's about 45, mate. He's on 70 grand a week.
Yo, and Kunku just fucking
and
shoot,
he's
mate.
purely there just to, because he's that much of a character. They went, go on, we'll sign you for another year. 70 grand a week. He hasn't played in about 4.5
70
years.
grand a week.
Scott Carson, their keeper, who's just come on.
70?
Look at him. Yeah,
I know he's old, but 70 grand a week.
70 grand a week.
Nah,
he's on.
not on
He is.
70.
He is.
He's
Look it
not.
up.
I'll
look this stuff up, mate. He's on 70 grand a week.
Yeah, but they have starters that probably aren't even on 70 grand. How much
He's
is
on
Oscar
70
Bob?
grand a week? I'm telling
How much
you
is
now.
Oscar Bob?
Oscar Bob ain't on 70 grand.
I've just been asked to do a big shout out for Adam Coleman, by the way.
Oh, fuck off. Adam. Right, how much is he on? Salary.
70 grand.
30 grand a week.
Is it 30?
What are you talking
I
about?
swear it was 70. That might have been last year.
70
I'm sure he
would've
was on
been
70 grand at
crazy.
one point.
Scott Carson wage and salary at Man City. Scott Carson's take home a weekly
Maybe look at right
wage
twat, that is.
of £30,000 a week, making him City's second lowest earner in front of only Rico Lewis. However, he still
Minimum
earns a
wage.
yearly salary of 1.3 million for being the club's third choice goalkeeper.
He literally just.
He earns
He's
a
in that
million
squad
for
as a
training,
character.
basically.
It's like
Can
it's
you
like
imagine getting
Joe
one-
Lumley at the moment. Joe Lumley, who's he playing for? Thingy.
Cheltenham.
No, not
No?
Cheltenham. Not South. He's in the Prem. Who's he playing for?
Joe Lumley. Arsenal? Is he one of their goals?
No, why am I fucking?
Joe Lumley.
Southampton?
Yeah, Southampton.
Oh.
He's not going to get a game there. He's just there as a cat. He's like the Scott Carson of
Do
Southampton.
you know what it is though, mate? If you can sign yourself up to a long-term deal with a club, be their third team goalkeeper, and everyone loves having you around, then you
Why
will.
not?
Like
Especially at that age.
I mean, if you're Bettinelli, right?
Living life.
Technically, is our fourth choice goalkeeper. You've got Petrovic, Sanchez, and then you got
Yeah.
Jorgensen as well. Like, what a great life he has. Doesn't have to play any football on the pitch. Just trains, brings good vibes. That's it.
What a life. This Badiashile loves to give the ball away, man.
Yeah. I mean, you might criticise Colwell, but Badiashile is not as good as Colwell.
What a stadium, man.
Colwell has conviction when he passes the ball forward. He can find a forward pass. Badiashile can do that, but he just looks too nervous for me, you know? And also, when you're a defender, you're meant to have a little bit of grit. Like, Badiashile just doesn't strike me. Like, if I was a striker, I would never feel intimidated by Badiashile. He's like a twig. I could snap him.
Another 90 minutes for Lavia and Kunku. Sanchez. No Jorgensen. Interesting.
Someone in the chat as well said earlier, where's your praise for Sterling? Sterling's been great since he's come on. Like, big up to Sterling. I think he's been really good. He deserves
He has
credit.
been good, actually. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Ugachukwu's come on as well. He's on the left side of midfield. I personally don't like Ugachukwu in the system. When I say that, I talk on paper. But I've seen him play a fair amount. And you know what? He hasn't looked terrible. He hasn't looked terrible. But for me, as a preference, I wouldn't want him further up the pitch. I'd want him in more of a deeper role. But he's never going to get in there ahead of Lavia and Enzo, these other players. So I suppose you have to pay him a little bit higher up the pitch. It was a nice bit of link up between him and Sterling as well. Sterling just nutmegged one of the Man City players, but we've given the ball away. And look at the press. Lovely energy from Guiu and Ugachukwu there as well. We may be 4-1 down, but I quite like the intensity I'm seeing. Hoofed up the pitch from Badiashile. 83 minutes gone. Yeah. Let's have a look. What are people saying? 635 people in the chat. Guys, we have 340 likes. Can we see if we can get...
If we can get 342, we'll down a beer. I'll do it now, actually.
Hit it.
Hit it. Oh, what? I thought you meant the like button.
There you go.
There you go.
No, guys, can we get to 400? Let's see if we can get to 400. Honestly, it means a lot, guys. It really helps. And I hate having to keep asking. And I haven't asked on any of the other streams, but I notice if you don't ask, it doesn't actually happen. So I feel like I should. But again, you don't have to like it, but it does help the channel. So
Basically,
if you can,
what he's saying is please like it.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It does help the channel. And it encourages other guests to come on as well, because if we don't get any likes, Ziad might never come on again. He might say, you know what, nobody wants me here. He's not coming on another stream.
I'm not coming on if you make me wear that fucking shirt, mate. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you will.
I think we actually are going to wear them, aren't we?
We are. You
got a photo of them on there or not?
I ain't got a photo, but they're great. And mate,
what shirt?
I've got some merch. Not Chelsea Fan TV, like it's a sponsor that works with us.
Yeah.
But it's like our kit, mate. I saw it at first and I was like, wow. And then
he got them out in his girlfriend's room earlier, mate. Honestly, make sure you're tuning in Wednesday because it's going to be fucking hilarious,
mate. And do you know what? It suits the vibe of this room because it's hot in here, and it's quite summery.
Yeah.
But there's more than just shirts. We were actually hoping to get everything out today, but I wasn't given a code. So unfortunately, I can't direct anyone to a website or anything like that because I don't have a code. You can get a discount.
Not that you'd want to buy them anyway.
All right, mate. All right.
I'm joking. I'd buy one to be fair.
Big up to Brian CFC. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. He says, make Chelsea great again. I ask you the question, Brian. What do we need to do to make Chelsea great again? And Ziad, I pass that question on to you as well.
To make Chelsea great again? Have some patience. If I'm being honest. That's about it. Nothing's going to come overnight.
A little
patience.
Nothing's going to happen overnight.
Plugged it in.
You know what I mean?
Just before the end. Dying minutes, 86th minute. We got it in to take that reference.
Overnight, man. I think we've got a good squad. A good group of players. Good squad, a good group of players. I think people just are too, rush to decide and rush to kick down our players. Listen, man, I think we've got look at our squad now, man. Nkunku, Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, Reece James, Malo Gusto, even Wesley Fofana. I like Colwell, who's supposed to be top. Noni, good player. Listen, man, we've got a good squad. Just let this season happen. I think we're gonna learn a lot from this season. You could almost say it's a make or break in a way. But yeah, have some patience, man.
Have a little patience. We like take that.
We love take that.
So, if we can, we always.
What a night that was.
Me and Cam, we went to a Take That concert.
Roster's watching now. I would say best night of my life, but I get told off for that because Above and Beyond was unbelievable. But I would say joint best night of my life with this man. He's done everything, Alex. So it probably wasn't the best night of his life.
It was great.
It was like MILF Central, mate. Everywhere you looked. There was that random woman sitting next to us, wasn't she? Her friend just sat like 5 rows in front. Me and you had our arms around us.
No, you had your arms around us.
Get in trouble.
Sorry, Rach.
I am a taken man.
It was honestly it was a great night.
No, it was good fun. The hangover was not fun.
No.
Remember when
I actually drew a cock on. I stayed around one of our friends' house and I drew a cock on his face using a mascara pen. We got on the train on the way back. He looked at me, turned around. I was like, fuck. He's like, what? What's up? I was like, you got a cock on your forehead, mate.
It's true.
Good time.
Here we go.
Here we go, Madueke.
Oh.
He's through. Have a crack. Yay!
Yes, Madueke. Well done.
Come on.
That's it.
Noni's on fire. Infinite athlete. That is what an infinite athlete looks like, everyone. I've been telling you, Madueke deserves more praise. He deserves more support. The finishing touch will get there.
Again, it starts from Lavia.
Here we go. Let's look at that release as well. Lovely ball as
Bloody
well.
hell, man. Ball. Wow.
You know what? When we just spoke about Enzo having better passing than Lavia, but I mean,
They spoke
that's
about
not too bad from
telling me
Lavia,
about
is it?
Mino. Who the hell's Mino, bro? Who the hell was that?
It's a great finish as well.
Very good finish.
Pose, got it on his strong foot.
Good substitutions for
Balanced
Maresca.
well.
Too little, too late. That's all I'm saying.
At least one
Fucking
more.
hell, why
At
do
least
you
one
always got
more.
to put a dampener on things?
At least one more. Come on, get another one.
Just saying.
You know what? Lavia's proving me right, man. I said last year when people wanted to shit on him, they want to talk about bloody Kobe Mino and whatnot. I said, listen, you can talk about Kobe Mino all you want. I've got Lavia, man. Look at him. Wow.
Brian says Sanchez is pants. Well, you're not wrong, Brian. And thank you very much for the super chat as well. That's the second super chat from you, Brian. Thank you, everyone that's supporting. It does help. I do appreciate it. We put up we've invested a lot to be here in the studio. So anything helps, even if it's just a thumbs up, guys. We still haven't got to 400 likes, guys. Can we get there in 1 minute? Please, if you haven't already liked the stream, I do appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed.
And subscribe.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had a great time.
It's been good, mate.
Yeah, man. Look,
About
6
to get a
goals,
whole lot
man.
better in Leicester Square, baby. Me and
Yeah,
Al
it's
out
good
on the
stuff.
piss tonight.
We are a professional entity. No, we have
Is
a
that
good
a
time,
place still
can't we, mate?
open?
We have a good time.
Is that place still going to be open or not?
Yeah, mate. It'll be open.
Sometimes open until 3 o'clock.
100%.
I hope so.
We are definitely going out after this. I feel like we need it.
To
Do
celebrate.
you know what? I remember when Potter's first season, I had to drink my way through that season. If you actually read the stats, Chelsea fans averaged the most pints consumed per match day.
How did they even fucking
that
record
league.
that stuff?
Yeah, most pints consumed. Apparently, we averaged 6 or 7 pints a match day.
What? Not in total.
And that is
A
game.
person. Surely not a person.
That would probably be done by
Everyone would
people
be
that drink.
bankrupt at Chelsea.
No, but people that drink. Obviously, Ziad doesn't drink, so they wouldn't include him. But people that
thank
drink.
God that's over. Full-time whistle.
Look at Guardiola, mate, holding
the
Maresca's
twins.
face. Adam's just texted me saying I've moved to support Chelsea. Go and fuck yourself.
He's FaceTimed twice, mate. Pick up the call.
We're not picking it
No.
up. We've got more important things going on, all right, mate?
Watch the game ads.
Bloody hell. Adam, you don't even know. Tell me 3 Chelsea players. You don't know any Chelsea players. See, this is the problem with losing these games in pre-season, guys, because who's going to take you seriously? You drew against Wrexham, you lost 4-1 to Celtic, and you've been battered by Man City. You haven't won a game in pre-season anyway. Who's going to take us seriously?
We don't need anyone to take us seriously. It's fine. We're not in any European competition, man.
We are in European competition.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Conference League.
Why do you shit on the Conference League so much?
Because if we don't win that, I'll probably,
Because it's a shite fucking league, maybe.
Mate, have you seen who we might play in the Conference League?
Mate.
I don't think there's not one
Everyone's
team
so
I can
negative.
notice.
Everyone's
Not even a
so
player.
fucking negative.
You go out, we're in Europe, mate. It's the bottom of the pile.
It's Europe.
I know it's Europe, but it's the bottom
It's
of the pile.
Europe.
To be fair, actually, I'll take that back.
Europe is Europe.
I'll take that back because when we were at Brighton, mate, I did celebrate that. And I did
We had a
I
great
did go
time,
on the
mate.
interview and also scream we're in Europe.
Mate,
So
At
I'm
least
sorry.
Europa
I'm
League.
sorry.
It's all Man City's
take that
fault,
back.
man.
don't you dare tell me that if we win the Conference League, you won't be at Stamford Bridge saying champions of Europe. You'll never sing that.
I actually
don't tell me that you won't sing that.
I actually don't think I will, mate.
Oh,
Champions of Europe, seen that. Listen, I've seen Chelsea lift the Champions League
mate,
with my own
when
eyes.
we play Arsenal,
Did you go, Porter?
Don't tell
Yeah.
you are
Did you?
definitely going to sing that. Mate, you know what we did the past few years, right? We bought inflatable Champions League trophies.
Yeah.
We used to do it to Man
Mackie.
City all the time, right? But obviously they end up
We
winning
have to
it,
do it
so
to
kind
Arsenal
of got
now.
rid of the joke. But so now it's Arsenal, right? What we need to do this year, we need to bring an inflatable Champions League trophy, an inflatable Europa League trophy, and an inflatable
See, that's a
Conference
good
League
idea.
trophy.
But I
That's
thought-
a good one. Come on.
For a second, I thought you were going to say just the Conference League.
I mean, it's still more than Arsenal.
Oh,
have
fuck,
won.
no. We have to bring.
Why
all of
would you
them.
not rub that in?
No. We have
If
to
it's
bring
so
every-
shit, why haven't these other teams won it?
Because they're not in it to fucking win it. Like they're too good to be in it.
Yeah, but they don't win the other ones, and we still won them.
Come on, I was just praying for
It
at least
all
Europa
counts,
League.
mate. It
At
all
least
counts.
Europa League, where you could play in AC Milan or an Ajax. Who the fuck are we gonna play in the Conference League?
Mate, have you not... Mate, there's Real Betis. Come on.
Real
Let's have it.
Betis. Do me a favour, bro. Real Betis.
Real Betis.
Jesus.
Big names out there.
There's some big names out there, you know. Real Betis. That's a big team, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Why is everyone so negative? Guys, in the chat, would you not still celebrate winning the Conference League? Am I on my own here?
No.
Oh,
just
I would
gonna
be
fucking
happy.
sit there
I
and
would
be
be happy, but
grumpy?
I wouldn't scream up and down.
Of course you would.
I'll probably
would.
celebrate
You
the same way.
fucking would.
Nah, man. It'll be nice to see a couple of players with a
You
trophy.
fucking have your top off,
That's
mate.
not about it, bro.
Flipping it around.
I'll tell you what I want to win is a bloody Carabao Cup and FA Cup.
Why do you want to win the Gallagher
Because I'll tell
Cup,
you what,
mate?
I'll tell you what.
What are you
I'll
talking
tell-
about?
I'll tell
We
you
literally
what.
call
To be
that the
fair-
Mickey Mouse trophy.
no,
To
I'll
be
tell-
fair, if we won a European Cup, I wouldn't celebrate. But
No,
Carabao Cup.
No,
oh.
let me tell you something, yeah? The amount of Carabao Cup finals I've been to and we've lost it's hurt me. So I need to go to another final and actually win.
Redemption.
Yeah. I need to win. Brother, I've been to that 4 Carabao Cup finals and we haven't won any of them.
You need to stop fucking going there. You're the bad luck charm.
Even FA Cup final I went to, lost.
Yeah.
It's not.
But at least you got to the final, as Alex would say.
not fucking Burnley.
More than we did the previous season. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
You need
not
to
good
win
enough.
these though. You need to win the finals, mate.
Yeah, we know, mate. We know. We're gonna win one day. One day we're gonna win.
Give it a rest for you.
Right, we're gonna stream for we're gonna stream for 5 more minutes. Okay. In fact, no, we're gonna end it there. Listen, guys, thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. We're gonna do a pre-recorded stream now. So big up to everyone who's been in the chat. Big up to everyone who's done the super chats as well. Really appreciate you. We are going to do a pre-recorded podcast now, so we're gonna have to end it now. But again, thank you everyone for watching, and enjoy the rest of your evening.